Alright, everybody. Welcome to Dragons in the Dining Room.
Everyone's gonna get one eventually.
We are playing Adventures of Loromir today. I am also...
A band of Loromirians.
I'm also testing out a new bit of software for the stream, so if anything goes hinky, that's just part of the course. You'll notice there is a floating head next to one of my players. Her boyfriend has decided to grace us with his presence.
For once.
On top of that, it's this young lady's birthday, so
Happy birthday!
everybody say something to her.
We actually can't sing that song.
Nope.
No, we have to come up with our own.
It is legitimately copyrighted.
It is copyrighted.
Really?
Could we sing the
Technically, it's in a different language, but it's the same
Happy
song.
birthday, have a happy birthday, have a happy day. Isn't this a happy day? Isn't this a happy
Congratulations,
day?
you dinged!
I leveled up. Sort of.
Have a happy day.
Alright,
Happy anniversary of the escape day.
congratulations.
I'll be escaped from what? The woods!
Well, let's see. Where did
Leave it to
You
Dan.
realize that birth is the first time you ever got into a fight with a man in a mask with a knife, right?
Your doctor had a knife?
If it's a C-section.
No, because they still have to cut the umbilical cord. remember?
True.
They usually use scissors.
No, but you're making...
I'm sorry.
What is scissors but a pair of conjoined knives?
I'm on the C-section, so I did it twice.
There you go.
Do we have
Cornelia
one more?
says happy birthday.
Hey, thank you, Cornelia.
Thank
Thank
Do
you.
we have one more little?
Why am I saying thank
Stand
you?
in,
It's
dude.
your birthday. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for wishing her a happy birthday.
We are also proud to announce that we have started a Discord channel. Hey, Miss Fatal Pillow.
Yay!
Hello, Fatal Pillow.
We have
I miss your face.
We have started a Discord server. It is
Pillows, fatal
subscriber. It is
Right.
subscriber.
I go from catatonic to like, yeah!
All right. Now that everybody's got their volumes adjusted.
Some of us are pros at this. We've had our volume adjusted since before 6.
Right. Only the second game, give him a little bit of credit.
Hey, I still love you, dude. It's okay.
I still love you too, so.
Again, the Discord is set up for subscribers. You automatically should be added to the Discord as long as you have set it up to sync with Twitch. If you don't know how, I'd be willing to help you guys with that on break. For followers, those who are not subscribing, I am starting loyalty points for the stream. The loyalty points will allow you to, after so long, acquire the invite code to the Discord channel. We will also be adding some perks to the channel that you can use your loyalty points to interact with our games in a little bit more than just the chat room. Yeah, we'll be talking about some of those and announcing them as they come forward.
Huh?
My brain just
Somebody-
went to a very scary place. He's gonna let them pick what monsters we fight.
Hey, there we go.
Yay!
During
Hey,
lots of
Aurora!
Yeah, I gave the dragon bot a new name too.
Aurora's not here.
No, that's just Aurora. That's showing that Aurora is our top two.
Yeah.
Oh, I got all excited. I was like,
She'll be
yeah!
with us soon.
I just subscribed for 3 months. Yay, me.
Yay! Yay, Robin!
Yeah! Woo! There, I felt better.
No.
We
Okay.
are going to
Because you're
kill
being an ass
people's
about it,
ears.
so.
Yes,
Well,
Revan Wolf is now a 3-month Twitch Prime minion. Pops will be on in a bit.
Alex's dad is gonna watch the stream tonight.
Oh!
Outstanding.
Everybody behave.
Tell him he needs
Oh,
to
God, no.
make sure he's got enough dinner for everybody.
Yeah,
You're
Dragon Bot
hungry
gets
over
hungry.
Okay, with that being said, we will get into the game properly. Last we left off, the group had been fighting something crazy in the lake. The rift that had opened up above the lake was enormous in comparison to every other rift that had ever been seen prior to that. Lister had been finding that it was difficult trying to close it.
Well, yeah, that's because Cthulhu's on the other side.
Right. You also figured out that Wallen wasn't present, which was making it even more difficult yet. Using your blink spell,
Haha.
you managed to bounce back and forth between the prime material and the ethereal realm, only to notice that Wallen was being chased by some crazy, nasty looking
Like a leech
thing.
with wings.
Oh yeah, and I got hit in the face with it.
You did. It kind of ran you over in one of your blinks.
Yeah.
That was
Stop disappearing! I'm trying to hit you.
While that was going on, the rest of the group had troubles trying to make their way through the massive storm that was being created by this creature in the lake. It created a lot of confusion with the players as to why they couldn't do some of the things they thought they could do. But eventually that got figured out. And it made it even easier yet when, from the other side of the rift,
Bless you.
the Kraken itself communicated with the entire group, letting them know that he felt that this creature in the lake was an abomination and needed to be destroyed.
See? I told you so.
It offered to give assistance to the group and made the intense storm vanish. The ice that was starting to cover the lake had started to melt and crack apart very rapidly. And a gigantic tentacle from this creature reached out through the rift, grabbed
It
the...
wasn't actually attached to that.
No, I'm using it so that you have a base that's as wide as it is actually.
I thought it was actually attached.
No.
That stands for the dragon that's over.
Yeah,
the
idiot.
house.
The dragon I haven't painted yet. It reached its tentacle through, grabbed the creature from the lake, hefted it out of the water, and then slammed it down back into the lake, causing much mischief and destroying ice. A new storm appeared, and lightning bolts at the behest of the Kraken were shooting down, hitting this abomination as it's so called. You did, however, learn that the creature was called a crake spawn, not a kraken spawn, as the misunderstanding up until that point had been. Alexis found that she could breathe underwater and is making funny faces at her phone.
I can breathe underwater.
The rest of the group is starting to make their way closer to the lake now that it appears that the giant wall of ice might not pose as much of a barrier as it once used to.
I'm in there now too.
You made your way into the water?
Yeah.
Yes, you did. That's right.
And
You climbed up.
somebody didn't tell me that we could breathe.
Yeah, that's right. Communication was not big in the group
Yeah.
at that moment. Niren did scale the ice wall and leapt over, telling his dwarven buddies, "You're not able to do this."
Yeah.
And with that, we start back into combat,
Woo!
where we left off.
I
think I was like close to the top.
And I need Niren and Alexis to roll dexterity saves. Yes, you can use advantage, Niren. You can see what's about to happen.
Thank you.
As that gigantic tentacle reaching out from the portal wraps around the crake spawn once again, reels back and launches this creature like a stone, skipping across the water right at the two of you.
Thanks.
You're not helping.
I need Niren. What was your dexterity save?
Oh, that would be 18.
Outstanding. Alexis, what'd you roll?
14.
14? Not as bad as it could have been, but still not very good. As you can now take the crake spawn and put it buried in the ice wall directly behind Alexis.
Cool.
So where's Alexis?
Alexis,
Did she dodge?
she didn't so much dodge as she got pushed out of the way by the enormous body of the creature. We'll get to that. So she is on the lake side of the wall, as far to the my right of the crate spawn as you can get. That's an empty space.
Okay, so that puts her in the wall.
Not in the wall, next to the crate on that side of the wall.
Okay, that's where I had her.
I
That's
wasn't
good
sure.
spot.
I can't really see what.
Do you need another drink or you
Please.
good?
Mirren, you can choose where you want to move.
Here's fine.
Okay. Now, anybody on the land side of the wall in a 15-foot cone from the point of impact,
Yep.
I need a
That's you two.
dexterity save from you all as well.
It's you all is Karana and Naivara.
I'm
All
gonna be
right.
on the wall.
You have to get
Oh,
within
that's right,
15
you were
feet.
on the
Yeah.
wall, weren't you? I forgot about that. That's going to be interesting.
Both of them are on the wall.
No.
No, she wasn't in the.
She's in the water.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I was
Yeah.
heading there because somebody yelled a healing spell at me, and I was like,
You're
thanks, I
I
ran.
figured I should.
You're
As
welcome.
much as I hate telling the teacher we have homework, I felt.
No, that's a good thing to know. Thank you, Miss Fago. Hey, Twisted.
Yay, Twisted gave 500 bits, thank you.
Holy
Wow.
smokes, Twisted. That is one heck
That's
of a,
awesome.
That is one heck of a donation. Thank you very
Wow.
much,
Woo!
bro. Thank
They
you
also
very
said
much,
everyone's
bro.
looking fabulous.
Thank you.
Aww.
I'm sure you two look
Not as
fabulous as
fabulous
well.
as you.
Twisted says sounds like the monster needs to go on a diet.
The monster needs a serious diet. So, from Karana, what was your dexterity save?
16.
Nice. Naivara?
Which is good because I only have a 1 to that.
Nice.
27.
Very good.
Maximum.
Yeah.
And with that,
I just hope that's not.
the crate spawn itself, seeing as it could not avoid any of this damage, takes a grand total of 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Joe, do you have an animated thing for cheering?
Not yet.
Okay. Because Twisted said there's no damage cheering.
Aww.
I know I have to figure out why it's not working.
We could start, like, we could, like, take a selfie on break, like, all pile on the couch as one big body mass, and then send you that picture. Does that work?
A big body mass of everybody going, yeah!
I get top.
You get
We're just
top.
gonna have
I want to be on the bottom.
lounge
Same,
across.
right? I'm good with that.
Well, and there technically was a notification on the stream down. We all said thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you got a couple minutes of us thanking you still.
What is 16 plus 6 is 22? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Waster Warboss says, hi, I'm back. Hello, Wasted Warboss.
Hey, welcome back.
Waster!
Woo!
Good to see you, man. So he takes that.
Came in and
The two
strong,
of
had
you-
some fun.
Karana and Naivara,
Ah.
you take half that damage.
Oh boy.
So that's 8 points of bludgeoning damage from each of you.
Ouch.
Karana specifically because gigantic chunks of ice were flying in your face. And Naivara because, well, you were standing on the wall.
All of a sudden, shit.
That puts us...
You were the what? You were the crows on the wall when zombie dragon came.
Alexis, it is your turn. Mister, you
Got
are
it.
on deck.
I'm in the ethereal realm, aren't I? So I just got hit in the face.
Yes.
Okay, so just for clarification, am I underwater?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you were underwater, you technically didn't take any damage. It just kind of shunted you to the side.
Okay.
Twisted shared another 500 bits.
Woo!
That's awesome. Again.
Yes.
You're making me work here, Twisted. I'm gonna
Work
have to-
it.
I'm gonna have to go find an animation for you now.
What was that?
Nothing.
Sexy mermaid. This bigger
Yeah.
fellow said sexy mermaid. Is that what you're blushing about?
No.
I'm not blushing.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you
are.
Thank
know
you,
the color
Allie.
of the Mountain
Is it
Dew?
your
They're all
good
the same.
friend?
Not yet. Yeah.
Yes,
Alright.
Alexis, it is your
I
turn.
am. Okay. What is the lighting like out here?
It is, what's the word I'm looking for? Heavy overcast.
Okay. I would like to vamp to the top of the wall.
Bam kitty. Bam Flopsy.
I'll allow it, but I want to talk to you about that later.
Okay, then we'll just, I can retcon that.
I will allow it, but I want to talk to you about that later. There's some things that I want to clarify.
I want the words. Okay, I vamp to the top of the wall, and then I want to jump from the top of the wall onto the top of the head crate spawn with my hand, 2 staff overhead, and just bring it down like insanity.
Smash it with your
Yes!
staff.
Oh yeah.
You're trying to make soft
You don't have to jump.
I can just, okay.
Step
It's
onto
20
it.
feet tall.
Okay, I wasn't sure how far away from it.
It's 20 feet tall,
Okay.
buried in the wall.
Yeah, it crashed.
Then
into the
I
wall.
don't, well, I mean, I knew it crashed in, but I'm specifying because I didn't know if it crashed and then bounced back. I'm going under the assumption that I have to clarify. So I'm gonna 2-hand staff this thing in the face.
Okay.
We're gonna call it.
Yeah, you're gonna keep it.
Alright, that is literally teetering on the edge of the table. That is a 25 to hit.
You do not miss.
Awesome. And that is nice. 16 total, 3 of it being necrotic from Hex.
Nice.
One more time.
Make me math again. 16, 3 of that is necrotic from Hex.
Okay.
And then I vamped for my bonus action, so that is me.
All right. So that brings us to Vistra, who, from the ethereal realm, pops back into place. No. No, that is not allowed.
Can we try that?
No.
Wait, if it vibrates and it's that big, does that do repeated bludgeoning?
See, and the problem with 1d1000 is it can still be a 1.
Exactly.
So you need at least
But what a story! Like, what a way to go.
How did you die in this campaign?
Settle for 2d20.
A giant vibrating
Why not?
dildo?
Because I am not allowing that kind of OP weapon in my game.
So I poof back into place.
We got vamp kitties all over the place today.
Yeah.
I still
you
want
can-
a bread club.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Yes, I saw
Bread
that.
club.
It's called for
We had a whole
I
discussion
shared
about
that.
it.
Yes! Breakfast club.
That was fun.
That was pretty
Breadberry.
amazing.
Breadberry.
What would you like to do, Ms. Vistra? Varys, you'll be the next one in the list.
I'm gonna kick ass.
You can
Please tell me
attempt-
that's your character's actual voice.
Dad. Oh, you guys.
No!
I'm here to help.
No!
I want to hit them. Can I see the crate from where I'm at?
Where you at?
Right there.
Yeah, you can't miss it. It towers over the wall.
Okay. I'm making sure. And what was the hex on it?
That's con,
Mhm.
Okay.
as per my request.
Yes.
No. But he does have some serious
I
guns.
am going to cast Shatter directly on the crate where it's not going to affect my friends
Okay.
because it's a 10-foot radius
Yeah.
as a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
And it needs to make a con save.
It needs to make a con save at disadvantage because somebody put a hex on it.
Yep.
And what do I have to beat?
15?
I regret nothing.
You're not sure?
15.
15? Awesome. I tied.
Are you freaking kidding me?
What?
Even with disadvantage, I
I
tied.
didn't see.
It still takes it out.
Yeah, I know
I was
it's
just
a
taken
towel.
aback by what I was currently looking at.
You missed off.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes half of 8.
Half of 8?
Oh, wait, no, wait.
There you go.
Half of 14.
So once again, you watch as it looks like the
3d8,
world
and then I
starts to
cast it
solidify
as a third
in
level.
this sphere above the creature's head. This is the first time you've seen this, Varys. The world itself seems to solidify into a sphere-like object that partially consumes the Kraken's body. And then with this loud crack that just echoes across the valley, you watch as it cracks like a mirror being struck by a hammer and shifts
You're all
out of
banged up.
place. The
You're all
Kraken
banged up.
reels a little bit from the pain,
Ooh.
but it seems, or the crake, but it seems more perturbed than hurt,
You can't have your crake and eat it too.
Except on break.
except on break.
Because we have a cake we can eat.
Alright, so the melee squad.
Hold on.
The melee squad is next.
No.
So whoever's got control of the melee squad.
No, movie. Yes.
So I have to roll my blink.
She reminds me of a catfish.
Nope.
Did you not blink this time? Okay. So the dwarf melee squad.
Yeah.
One of the teams gets to act. Which one?
Well,
Just choose one and let me know what it's going to do.
I told them they can't come over the wall. Ow.
Sorry. That one was a complete accident, like all the others.
Did you just kick him?
I smashed the crap out of
How
his
come everyone
toes.
else can play? I can't. I have half a table in the way. I can't play footsie with anyone.
That wasn't.
We'll
It's
imaginary
fine.
like what's he goes.
Would you like one of my dice?
Hang on, I'll do this. I'll do this. There, not there.
Oh, hi.
Now you're really trying to rage.
Where'd that foot go, Tam?
Upper calf.
Right along your set of nerves.
What are you doing with them?
Melee, dwarf melee.
Yeah. They're going to.
One of the groups.
Okay. One of the groups is going to wait. Because they cannot climb the
There's a
wall.
gigantic hole in the wall with a crate.
Okay, I did not understand that it went through.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's why we got pelted with ice chunks, because it broke the wall.
Okay, so it's like-
I thought it slammed into the wall and it did not penetrate the wall.
I got it. That's what I thought too.
Full penetration.
Yes.
Okay.
And the full Monty.
That's kind of penetration.
Then the closest
Wait.
melee group of the four of them.
I missed something.
Go away, just go.
Actually, wait,
It's a bad
that's not
night
melee.
It
today.
wasn't just the tip.
The closest melee group will
Okay.
advance 20 feet,
Okay.
and they are going to hit it with whatever weapons they have in their hands.
Roll me 8 to hit it.
It did
Roll
it.
me a to hit it.
8 plus whatever they get.
8 plus whatever they get.
It probably doesn't to hit it.
They are smacking at it, but it is a very rubbery critter. Does not seem to be taking much from their smacks. Varys,
Okay, real quick, two-part question.
Piranha, you'll be up soon.
What happened to my spiritual weapon and all that stuff? Is it
It's
still just
still
floating out?
exactly
Still
where it
sitting,
was,
yeah.
way out there.
Okay, awesome. So I'll start moving it this way 20 feet, I suppose.
It'll take you,
I'm sure several turns.
yeah, a few different rounds. So that's your bonus action.
Okay. And then can I cast the thing that I just said I guiding bolt,
Okay.
which is
Fun.
gonna be awesome because I'm gonna cast it as a higher level spell. I'm gonna cast it as a 4th level spell.
Yeah, boy. Get
Okay.
it. Woohoo.
I hope you hit,
Me too.
Get it.
because that's going to hit like a freaking truck.
I came in like a wrecking 16?
16.
Yeah.
Holy buckets, you're. That's
You
nuts.
hit the creature with your spell. However, something about this creature, when the spell strikes, the magic doesn't seem to take any effect as it dissipates around it. You tied its AC.
Oh. Told you I was giving you my bad luck.
And then I will use my movement to just come forward a little bit so that I can potentially healing word more people maybe next
Okay.
time.
And that would be all out of you, mister?
That's me.
Okie dokie. Then we have the dwarf caster.
Huh?
We have a dwarf caster.
Yeah.
What do you want said dwarf caster to do?
Attack the crate.
Which one are we going to say it is?
We'll say it's the goblin guy. So it's the not apprentice and not dean.
Okay, so he's got wizard type spells. Is there one that you would suggest him to use?
I don't know. What wizard type spells does he have?
That's why I asked. Is there one you would
Oops,
suggest?
I shouldn't have done
Even if you just want to call out a damage type.
What?
A damage type
That's
as
supposed to be
opposed to an
mine.
actual
Good
spell.
weapon.
Lightning?
Okay,
That's not
roll
bad.
to hit.
Oops.
Hey.
I hit the
Roll to hit, not roll to actually hit them.
You're not bowling for me.
7.
7? You watch as a very familiar little
You
tiny
too.
orb floats from his hand. With
Oh,
exactly
my
the,
God.
and
So on TV.
just like with Varys's attack, it hits and just kind of dissipates.
Dumb.
Karana, Navarra, you're up soon.
I'm going to
I know.
use my
That's why I
bonus
didn't do it.
action to cast Shillelagh.
It should already be active.
I don't have it
Okay.
marked down because I thought I had to drop it for my B shape.
No,
Okay. Then
that's
I
fine.
did can't
Sorry,
anyway.
name she can't.
Okay.
Shut it.
So I am going to find the nearest tentacle
Not too hard to do.
and whop it as hard as I can.
Roll to hit, please.
Get it.
That would be a 19.
You smack this thing and watch as the tentacle kind of jerks away from the hit.
And as this happens, the weird, sickly black-green energy of my spell that's been waiting seeps from my hands and staff into the creature's tentacle, and I need it to make a con save at
And
disadvantage.
What does it have to beat?
A 16.
It rolled a 16 on the die.
Disadvantage.
It rolled a 16 on the die.
Wow.
It rolled a 17 for
We need
disadvantage.
to get that some more dice over there.
Seriously?
Let's see. So that's a 4 out of 20 plus a 4 times a 4 out of 20.
Okay, that's fine. He still has
Like
to.
a
He still has to
12%
make it
chance
one
I
every
got it.
single round. So,
Until he makes 3 successes.
exactly. I
But he's
know.
got to make 3 failures before the contagion actually takes
I
effect.
know.
It's a
As
really-
it comes to longsword.
Yeah.
Paro, what?
I donated him 1,500 copper because he lost his coin first, so he decided to give me his longsword.
Oh, we're breaking into the dining room. That means it's group loot. I take the cosmic steel longsword and I beat the Kraken over the head with it.
You have
It's
to
a-
get past the dragon first.
You have pretty good luck with
So roll damage
dragons.
for your,
I had very good
for your
luck with
weapon, Miss
dragons.
Karana.
Yes, because that becomes 8.
My stats. Oh, there you go. Yeah, a whole bunch up there.
Because we don't currently have any on the table. And I don't know where any of mine went.
Oh.
That whole stack of.
Yeah, I found a bunch of them and put them on the shelf in there.
13 points of magical bludgeoning.
But it's all those ones.
Just one
I rolled almost max.
That is nice.
I'm gonna origami my spiritual weapon.
All right, so yeah, its tentacle reels back. You watch as the contagion spell starts to seep into the tentacle, and there is this very faint black discoloration running through the veins of this creature, seeping into the body from the tentacle. We have the other 2 melee groups, 2 more of the melee groups.
Yeah.
You want them to move in, you may.
Yeah. What's your movement?
30.
Okay.
25, sorry, I didn't roll, so 25.
Okay. Well, one of them will move into range.
Yep.
Oh, cute little guys.
Roll to hit with him.
11 plus.
11 plus. Alright. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, they don't do too terrible.
There. Careful with that foot.
And
Put the plate in it.
Where do you want
Back here.
the other group could not make it.
to No.
Okay. Naivara.
Are there any tentacles around me?
Yes.
Well,
We all know where this is going.
There is a giant crate in front of you. Where
Oh,
you're,
found me.
where you're
Familiar
standing, you
tentacles.
actually could potentially hit the body.
Okay, then I'm gonna take out my short sword
Yep.
and I'm gonna swing.
Do that.
And a miss.
14.
14.
The hell?
Yeah.
Even with mods?
Even with mods.
Yeah, you swing at this.
Don't
thing,
do that
and it has
again.
got an extremely tough.
That was awful.
Watching my face on this.
Krabby Patty says hi. I'll get cracking at this thing.
Oh
Hey.
god.
Honey, can you grab me my battery charger thingy for the laptop because it's yelling at me?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Apparently, you have to plug these things in. Is it
That's why I
strange?
plugged mine in. So it runs all night.
And then
I forgot to grab the cable.
Okay, which cable is it? This cable?
The one with the big box thing.
Yes, that's it.
I need the whole thing.
Yep, she's got the whole thing.
Oh, hold on, it plugged in still.
That's what I mean by the whole thing.
Oh, well, I thought it would reach.
and then remind me again
Just barely. What's that?
about weather.
It is currently just heavy overcast and cold.
No.
There is no rain. There is no snow. There
So
is
everybody's nips are
all of
showing.
that weather cleared up when he cracked.
And where
You
is
remember how you
that?
got banned from chat?
Yeah, I typed it. I didn't say it.
So I can't use scroll.
What have you done?
No, it is not considered obscure.
Nobody move.
Well then,
She's
All right, trying to be avoided. I have plugged my laptop.
I was at the shop.
then I'm
Listen
gonna
for me.
swing with the.
I devised our
optic
plan.
Okay. the
Not
puns have
everyone's
started.
cable was though.
The puns have started.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing it with
Let's hope our adventures have what it takes to keep
So
them
got-
together.
both swords out.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing with that.
We're gonna put this conversation on ice.
And that's for damage.
No.
You just don't
I
have
gotta
any,
go.
correct?
Okay, see ya.
You still run.
Okay.
See, now what I'm doing is I'm looking
What'd you roll?
before I move my feet. So I don't
13.
13? Yep. It has got an extremely thick pipe. One of the archer groups.
Not
which
me.
you have control.
That would be.
No point.
I'm. Aim at the giant creature.
Do the obvious
That's pretty
thing.
much well because last time they're like, well, what do we do? Do we
Well-
shoot at it?
That's why you're in
It
charge.
was too far away. They weren't sure if
Fair enough.
This is why they can't be out unsupervised.
Roll a hit.
For both of them? Or
Yeah.
Yes.
It's my
For
turn to
both-
use the
both
brain
ways.
cell.
Brain cell.
7 and 10.
7 and 10.
I just
Arrows.
like process what you said.
Arrows are plinking into the water behind
It's
you,
my turn to use the brain
bouncing
cell.
And I get a Mirren to do something now.
You're in Spanish.
Are you still angry?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's my secret. I'm always angry.
He's
Oh,
very
okay,
much.
Hulk.
Flea is green.
That's true.
Yeah, with envy at Loxie's battle skills.
Oh.
Oh.
But
Sorry.
Oh, Mirren, when you're done with your turn.
We called it.
I know you did. HP. HP.
Sponsorize.
No, please. God no. Not HP. Anybody else with HP?
Gateway.
They're dead.
The next.
Sure, I'll take it. Well, there's not really there's a foundation. There's not.
I'm
really
just.
Compact.
Okay, HP, please. No, HP bot compact. So no, never mind.
So what Mirren like to do?
I'm going to swim a lim in the water,
Swim a
Yeah.
lim.
Yeah.
Swim a lim a ding dong.
and I'm also going to strike it.
Okay.
Because I can't breathe.
And I'm going to use my greatsword.
You have one of those, don't you?
I do. I've got one of every damage type. I made sure I do.
Swing.
So I'm gonna
Swing and a miss.
You stab it?
Swing.
with the greatsword. So it's more like a slash. It's gonna be like a
Right, okay, that's what I was just making sure.
And you know what? I'm gonna recklessly attack.
Good call.
Oh wait, actually, can I have Aloxus as a threat?
I will consider it. Yes,
Okay.
I will. Yeah.
Then I'm not gonna reckless attack. I'm just gonna take regular damage. Let's take regular advantage.
I'll take regular advantage.
And that is a lot to hit. 23.
23. That is a lot of hit.
Okay. With great sword.
It's such a great story. That's why I swing it all the time.
God, Joel. What the hell?
How are
And
we not used to this?
that's gonna be 15 damage.
It's gonna be May.
But it's July.
Yes, but it will
Hush.
eventually.
Run
be
away,
May.
Jay.
Wait. I
Pour
said,
some
I
sugar
said
on
15?
me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 13.
Okay.
Still standing or swimming?
Oh, it is very much still not.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing again.
Okay.
That's cocked. That's cocked.
They're both the same thing,
That's
though.
cocked though.
Go ahead and re-roll.
It is cocked.
I will allow it.
If you
It was. It was on the base. Doesn't matter.
one less.
Even more to hit.
Okay.
Even more.
You did it strategically.
14.
Damage.
Yes.
Alright.
We need to go to Tanzania.
Yes.
Yes.
What about Barlow too?
I'm having issues with that. Here, so give me a second.
Hey, Mister, you should pay attention to this. Miss Scribbly stuff.
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea.
What's that?
Nothing.
Attempting to harvest
That is very good.
insects.
We'll have roasted squid for dinner tonight.
Well, there's a problem with that. We'll get to it. So, with that being said, I need
If it has insects, to harvest.
from in front of it every creature in a 15-foot cone.
So not me.
I don't think me.
In front of it is going to be facing
You.
toward Miss Darian.
Okay.
So if I'm like a 45.
Would I get?
I would say
Yeah.
3 melee groups.
Well, because you got to go from the edge of the base, don't you?
It will hit the 2 goblins with the bow and arrow on it, the one directly behind it. I will say from there it will not hit Corona, it will hit Nivara. What is directly behind the third NPC group?
So there's 2 NPC groups, then NPC group, then right behind it is nothing.
So fortunately everything behind that isn't going to get hit.
Okay.
That is fortunate for you guys.
So you want me to roll 3? For the 3 melee
One
groups?
of the, those are all melee groups,
Yep.
and 3 constitution saves.
It bothers me that
Whoa!
Well, one of them passed.
Not bad.
Okay. Nivara,
If I was
Ooh,
to-
sparkly.
18.
Oh,
Yep.
good job.
that 2 of the melee groups have
Bows.
bows.
I know,
what did
that was
what did
my
the
fault.
what did the melee roll?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Nat 20, 12, and 10. Sorry.
Fantastic.
Thank you for fixing my boo-boo. I wasn't paying attention to what I was putting there.
No problem.
That is 3 points of acid damage to everybody.
Ooh.
Ew.
Spray acid?
Yeah.
And actually,
probably
I will
bleeding.
explain. Hold on 1 second.
It's probably bleeding.
As you guys are beating on this thing, all of a sudden you watch as its body starts to heave.
And it throws up.
And it
Good
literally
fluff.
vomits
Yes.
everything
Oh.
across the battlefield.
Ew.
Everybody with the exception of the dwarf group that rolled a 20 is incapacitated until the end of their next turn.
Whoa. That's nasty.
So Nivara.
But puking.
And
There's
two of the
something
dwarves.
puking.
Niran, Nivara and 2 of the dwarves.
Mirren didn't get hit.
Nivara and 2 of the dwarves.
Okay, you said Mirren.
Here's
Yes,
your
because you're in
attention.
charge of
I was
them.
trying to get your attention.
I said Nivara and the dwarves.
No, you just said so Nivara.
That's all you said.
We're all friends
One
here.
of the, one of the
I don't know
dwarf,
about that.
one of the dwarf groups is not incapacitated. So, with that, I also
Like a little bit, or like I'm on the edge.
Huh?
a dexterity
Of
save.
glory.
Ooh,
I need a
Lord.
dexterity
Yes.
save from Niran, Alaxis, Nivara,
I'm confused.
Karana,
That's okay.
and the dwarf group right in front of the.
Oh God, you guys.
You wanna roll one for
None of us are
Richard?
making it
One
out
of
of
the dwarven
this.
groups, the one right in front of the great spot.
Well, I couldn't have rolled worse.
Did anybody roll above an 18?
No.
Well, the group of dwarves did. If they had
Okay.
+1.
The group of dwarves.
As he rolls all the dice in his entire bag.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, that's what I'm looking for. The group of dwarves takes half this damage.
That's cool. I'm gonna character out of them.
The rest of you
NPCD.
5, 9.
Super quick.
take 15 points of lightning damage. As from the sky, 3 bolts of lightning streak down and hit the Craig spawn.
How much did I'm sorry, how much did I take?
15 points.
I take 15 as well.
And lightning damage?
Lightning.
I'm raging against lightning.
And it appears 15, 30, 45. Nice. It appears that the Craig spawn, being stuck in the position that it's in, took all of the damage.
Good.
Take that.
3 lightning bolts. Boom, boom, boom. All on top of the
Boom,
energy.
boom, boom.
Which brings us to Alexis.
Hi, my name's Alexis. I don't know what I'm gonna do
Just
because
have her roll the hit.
she's gonna roll. I'm gonna roll the hit. My name's Alexis. I rolled a 13.
Plus,
Now I need.
Plus
1 second.
1 second. Ha 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 ha.
That'd be 21 to hit.
I rolled a
Yeah,
20 with a
that
hit.
hits. That hits.
Okay, now I'll roll damage. I'm gonna roll damage, which is on my sheet of paper that I don't remember.
It should be a D8 plus a D6.
It'll be a D8 plus 6,
It'll
I think.
actually be a D10.
Oh, it'll be a D10.
Let him roll.
No, it's okay. No, please roll for me. My hands are broken. I rolled an 8.
Because she's doing
8 plus 5.
I rolled an 8 plus 5.
Oh, no, you have to roll a D10, not a
Damn
D8.
it! I should have known better. I'm silly me. I rolled a 4.
So it was 8 plus, what's her plus?
Plus 5.
Plus 5. 4 plus 5 is 9.
And 4 of it is necrotic.
9 necrotic.
So
So
9
9
plus 4
plus 4
necrotic.
necrotic.
She's gonna murder you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm Alexis, I think is my
Okay.
name.
Yes.
Yes, it is. That's my name.
Vistra.
Don't let it out.
Vistra.
Whew, that was a good turn. Go team.
Vistra.
She's trying to breathe.
Please, somebody, please clip that
Can't-
entire.
Wait, doesn't Alexis have double attack?
Wait, I think I have a double attack.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? I totally do. I knew it. I knew it all along.
Let's do this again.
Okay, I'm gonna double attack. I'm gonna. Wait, no, I had to roll the hit. Oh, silly me. I'm such a dum dum. I rolled a nat 20.
So you're 10 and a 6.
10 and a
Does
6.
the 6 get?
And 6 gets.
Anything that's a die is double.
So the
So,
hex damage is
Anything
double.
that is a die is double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or not
Roll
double,
your
but.
D6.
I'll roll a d6 now. Boop. That's a 4.
So
Plus 10 is 16.
All die rolls
Plus what
max.
did you roll?
4 is that makes 20, and something isn't something or another.
okay, so 10 necrotic,
Necrotic.
and then it's 3,
3,
13, and she has a plus
and I have
5.
a plus 5.
So and then 18 bludgeoning.
18 bludgeoning.
Yeah, because all die rolls.
Because I'm a
max.
badass.
You'll smack.
Alright, Vistra.
Oh boy, that was amazing.
What the
Good
hell
turn.
just even happened?
I don't know.
Oh,
By the way, Joe,
apparently
yes,
there's feedback.
Joe, we're level 9.
I have the mic turned down, so we shouldn't be getting the feedback.
Well, I also yelled really loud.
I'm gonna say all of us. are-
Also, Joe, yeah, we're level 9.
I'm 8.
Yes,
Okay.
Net 20 is hilarious.
you corrected me on that one earlier. Okay,
So my turn.
Vistra. Yes, it's your turn.
I am gonna do something. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, that's
if I
the
can
name of the
stop
game.
playing with those.
Jeez.
Shut up.
Out to my plane.
Ooh, I wish I could do that.
Take a mirror.
That would be
Let's go.
cool. Chain lightning.
It takes a lot. It takes a lot to bring me down.
That's a
Chain
hefty
lightning.
spiritual
Never
weapon.
gonna
Can
give
see
you
how
up.
bad that thing is?
Never
Yes, of
gonna
course,
run
I'm sorry. Here, and this is,
around
don't let me forget, she
desert
took 15 points of
you.
lightning.
Where is it?
It's an ace, right?
No, it is a axe.
Oh, whoops.
I'm sorry, a hammer.
No.
Spiritual.
I'm working.
Ooh, wait,
hammer.
actually, I could do
Thank you, Dom.
that one. Sorry, DM, I'm sorry.
Do you want me to flip for you too?
No.
What voice did you do for Vistra?
Oh, my name is Vistra. That's the same voice. I've only got one.
My boyfriend's in the Shadow Realm.
Shut up.
I was get hit by a weird flying leech. What?
Where is it? Oh, that's why, because it's not. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find a spell because I know what spell I want to use, but.
You took 15
Before this happens, though.
Thank you.
You also did a shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
You rolled a nat
Vistra?
20.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
Before this
Awesome.
happens, you guys watch as the giant tentacle from the rift raises up and slams down into the water.
Oof.
It can't quite reach to where you guys are, but you do watch as this giant wave is now created from its slap in the water. And Murin and Alexis, you are now butted up against the wall by the wave.
Okay.
Naivara,
Well,
I need a dexterity save.
Alexis is on top of the wall. I'm the only one in the water.
Yeah,
Yes.
remember I bamfed up the
Roll
wall?
a dexterity save.
A dex?
Do I need to also?
No, you're butted up against the wall.
Dirty 20.
20, Naivara.
Right.
Fine.
20. Dirty
No,
20.
it's just not.
Okay.
My mom was just not right.
As the two of you are drenched in ice cold water.
Refreshing.
You're swimming in
I
it.
know.
Don't you want to?
Question.
My rage keeps me warm.
If I try
My clothes keep me
to
warm.
hit towards the back of the kraken or the crake spawn, then everybody else would technically be outside of 10 feet of it, correct?
It's a 10-foot radius.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna move Ollie 5, 10, 15, 20 to the edge of the water under Murin's paper.
Okay. Something.
No, you're fine. And I am going to let me make sure. Hopefully, I am doing this correctly. I'm going to pull out my hand crossbow,
Mm-hmm.
so I should be within range.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to use my bonus action to use inspired words, because the spell I want to do is bonus action. And I think we had talked about that. Okay, so I'm using my bonus action to cast a 4th level spell using inspired
I don't know how to
words.
respond to that.
Lightning arrow,
Oh, okay.
which means
Which 4th level spell is a bonus action?
lightning arrow. Well, it's technically a 3rd level, but I'm upcasting it.
Thank you.
Which dice?
So, you'll have to go back and rewatch the
Hey,
stream to
thank you
listen
for
to
the
it.
follow.
Thank you, Jimmy Man 8627.
5309.
So, let's see here. I need to roll to attack.
Yes.
Okay, that could be worse.
Okay.
That's not bad.
That is a, please be, that's an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Yes!
Nice.
Bam! And he takes 5d8 lightning damage.
I love it.
Yes.
The spirit smack.
Can I borrow 2d8 from somebody?
Yes.
Anybody?
Oh, they're diamond.
In the sky.
Look, I got it!
Can I take it? Can I take it? Your mother-in-law says hi.
Ah.
Was Kitty?
Wait,
Meow.
because Krieger's. Sorry, I'm making sure. Yeah, I'm doing it right.
That's cute.
All ones.
She rubs up on your legs and then
No,
she kills you.
actually,
Like,
just one. Tim's dice failed me.
How
There.
dare you?
That's
My
fine.
guys are wonderful.
It rolled one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
I picked the wrong one, that's why.
I'm sorry. It was the first one you
Boy,
said.
twisted. What is with
That's
that
what
gold
I want.
icon next to your name?
Oh, because he's number one contributor.
Maybe get a
So
So
it's like a little medal.
it takes
I'm glad somebody knows what's going on in chat.
10,
With Twitch at veteran, so.
18, 21, 22 points of lightning damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
No kidding.
So you guys, as you guys are recovering from being slammed by this water, you see this little tiny
It's okay.
sewing needle of a bolt slam into the side of this crate spawn, and then bursting forth from the back of it like a fisherman's net, you see this arc of lightning shoot around it as it starts toasty frying this crate spawn.
What was that word?
Toasty frying.
And I definitely do not enter the shadow realm again.
How much damage was that one more time?
22.
Oh my gosh.
No more shadow roaming?
Well, not this turn.
Oh, that's right, because you have to blink 182 times.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, no Termagoyfs.
Huh?
Twisted is giving us ideas.
Oh.
They've already fought 5 water elementals, a giant crab, a giant crocodile, and a Kuatoa archpriest.
A what?
Cool.
A Kuo
Which
what?
A Kuatoa
Hakuna
archpriest.
Matata.
No.
What a wonderful
Oh,
phrase.
God.
So anything else this
What
turn?
have you done now?
This
No,
turn?
that was the end of my turn.
All
I
right.
love how we all.
Varys, you're up in just a moment.
Okay.
That group is incapacitated. So Varys, it is your turn.
Okay, I would like to ask a question. And I apologize, I don't know this. Can I bonus action a spell and then action a spell?
If you cast a spell that is leveled, so level 1, 2, 3, etc., as your action, you can only cast a cantrip as your bonus action.
Okay, I will do that then. I will mass
That is-
healing.
that is for everybody at home, that is a house rule because I don't like the rules in the book.
Wait, which is the other house rule?
Well, you can cast a leveled spell, and then as a cantrip as bonus.
Okay, I will do that then. So I will mass healing word everyone except for the Crake spawn because I don't like him.
Okay, fine.
And everybody's in range, luckily.
How many people can you hit with healing word?
Well-
Or is it just an AoE?
That's a good point. I forgot. Oh, up to 6 creatures. I apologize. Okay, so
You don't have to hit me.
I
okay.
thought it was 10.
I'll take
Or is
it.
that leveled? Sorry, that might be.
Ow!
Right?
Ow!
She's 1.
Okay.
I'll take it. I can do
Limp.
some.
Yeah, I'll get the 4 of you,
Ow!
So you can pretty much hit everybody.
and I'm fine. So put it on
And then-
some of the dwarves.
Okay, perfect.
One or two of the dwarves. So you all get, and I'm actually going to cast this also as a 4th level. So you get.
Woo!
And you get. We all
Everybody.
We all live.
Everybody
In the club, getting healed.
Wow, that was good.
gets 15 points back.
Sorry.
Awesome. So I go back to how much before the lightning. Awesome.
Just stop trying to die, and that'll be awesome.
I'm trying.
Anything else from you?
Yes, then I'll cantrip. Is it Sacred Flame? The one that does
Yeah.
the piddly little itty bitty damage?
Hey, still
I have to make a dexterity save.
Um,
And what do I have to beat?
where did it go? That's a good. Oh, there it is. Your Dex against 16. My spell DC 16.
Okay. Roll damage.
Hey, you're gonna take
What
this
does-
D8 so hard.
What does your sacred flame look like?
Sacred Flame.
You get to choose your shape.
You can choose whatever it looks like.
It looks like a bunch of little kitty cats
Yeah.
on fire.
Now, mind you, this is going to be a permanent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frigga's
Oh, you're doing it that way?
animal is a
Alright.
kitty
Yeah,
cat.
she's actually got 2. The other one is a boar.
I don't like pig.
Okay.
I like kitty cat.
So you guys watch as from the sky you see these light blue, white-looking cats running vertically downward,
It's literally raining cats.
and it slams into the crate spawn as this giant mass of celestial felines.
They do max damage.
Maximum.
16.
16 points of damage.
Nice.
Their claws are definitely out.
Okay,
And
well,
they're a little ornery.
A little ornery.
What
They
cat
haven't
isn't?
been, they haven't been fed for a day.
I'm going to borrow a phrase from a very popular person in streaming right now.
Okay.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah!
I direct my sacred kitty cats of fire to just scratch the crap out of it like they do my couch at home. So they go.
So,
Did she?
as you guys are watching this, those cats scream down from the sky. And normally, when spells like this happen, they just burst into a celestial flame. In this case, the cats land, and it's almost like they were parachuting down, and or they were caught on the top of the curtain, and their claws dig in, and you watch as these bright blue streaks go down the body of this creature, and then it just consumes it in this celestial flame as it burns straight out from these cats, and it drops into the water motionless.
Yay!
We lived!
Woo! I'm gonna look up at the rift thing. Thank you!
The storm is still present.
Oh. Bye!
Mishra, roll me a perception.
What can I say except
16.
we're screwed now?
Okay. As you're looking around, out of the corner of your eye, you catch movement from the rift that wasn't quite something you were expecting to see. You've got the giant tentacle sticking out of the rift, and you watch as you see this.
No.
And there is this sound, almost like somebody stretching a balloon and scratching a chalkboard simultaneously. As you watch, the one tentacle tightens up and starts to move. It looks like it's trying to cry.
Let's see. Crap.
It's the end of the world as we know
And from
it.
behind all of you, you hear Corona. I told you! Call it!
No, and no. There is no Loromir here.
So
That'd be
yeah,
embarrassing.
I'm going to start vigorously playing my
You're gonna start vigorously what?
Playing with her instrument.
Oh.
So if we put the ocarina song on like 30 times fast,
All right. As you do this, as you're lifting up the
Oh, dearie,
ocarina,
that's what we were gonna do today.
as you lift the ocarina up to your lips,
the phones.
you notice as well that there is
With the messy sandwich.
movement
That's beautiful. Keep it.
from the solid side of the ocarina. As you turn and look at it, you can see that Dwalin is still fighting this crazy looking creature.
Crap. Crap. My blink isn't active anymore, is it?
How many turns?
It's only active for a minute.
4. I think you have 3 or 4 rounds left.
So by this point it would technically have activated again, wouldn't it?
We'll give it to you. Roll to see.
Yeah.
Okay. You out of existence into the ethereal realm, shifting, and you can see this creature and the Wallen fighting, plus the spirit spectral weapon that the Wallen is controlling, fighting it as well. But because this happens at the end of your turn, I'm going to give you a moment before you blink if there's something you'd like to do.
Can I attempt to attack the creature?
Before you blink,
Oh, before I blink back.
before you blink in, because that happens at the end of your turn.
Right.
So there's something you'd like to do before you blink in, having seen what's on the ocarina. I'm trying to give you a really big hint.
Oh, you mean play my son's closing? Or
You cannot attack it because it's the end of your turn. And at the beginning of your turn, you blink back into the prime material. So what would you
Yeah,
like to
it's
do
your conversation.
before you blink?
What?
She's having a secret conversation.
Huh?
She's having a secret conversation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Blaze the bell. Give them an identity to their next roll.
Well, I know that prayer worked last time, but they don't need advantage on their rolls this time. However, Bahamut might be willing to enlighten somebody onto what she could do.
or maybe like Hailey could do that. Not Hailey, but sorry.
Is there something that you can do on your turn if you can't attack, but you really want to?
Jeopardy.
Oh, can't you use your,
What?
can't you use your,
That's it, that's 6. You're screwed.
your ocarina thing, your inspiration?
Even easier than that.
Can't you hold your action?
Oh! Dumb!
Thank you.
Yes, I will hold my action so that when I blink into the ethereal realm, I can shoot. Shut up. I can cast. Can I can hold a spell, can't I?
Yes.
I will cast Dissonant Whispers.
As soon as you jump in.
Yes.
All right. So
For
the blink.
Pete's sake. Oh.
The blink happens, and as it does, you notice that they are still fighting.
Mhm.
And when you do, you start to play your instrument, and it is strange to you that your instrument sounds even more discordant than your normal dissonant whispers does. And for a brief moment, you're like, what is
Well,
going
that's old.
on here? And you realize you're in the ethereal realm.
I'm just saying, modern androids.
It might be affecting your instrument.
Use what?
But your dissonant
USDC.
whispers wraps around this
Micro.
creature, and all of a sudden, it scurries away.
Good.
I still.
Dwalin turns and has just enough time to say thank you as you.
Kind of figured.
I'm sorry.
And as the second I'm back into the normal plane, I am going to start playing my song closing.
All right, roll me a performance.
Closing time.
That's a song about childbirth.
I know who will. 21.
What one? As you start to play your song, you can feel the vibration from Dwalin trying to play his instrument.
You guys are playing your instruments.
They are. And
They should start a band.
unlike every other time that you've done this, there seems to
Drum
be a
band.
resistance.
Oh.
There seems to be a faltering.
Yes.
Yeah.
Only
We're gonna leave
it
this
feels
here
like
and there just
the
so
wall is
everybody
the one
is
having an issue.
muted.
Varus, you haven't been
Right.
present for this.
No.
As you see this, you see a
Yeah, I'm
kraken
like,
trying
what
to tear through a rift in the middle of the air above a gigantic lake, and she starts playing music.
I'm just gonna assume she knows what she's doing.
And when she plays this music, there is something very emotional about it. It's not like somebody playing a really nice ballad or anything of that nature. There is something that actually hits you down into your own spirit with this. The instrument itself has a power that goes greater than any other instrument you've ever heard. And as she plays this song, you can feel everybody around can feel this. The dwarves are all in reverence looking at her. They've stopped working on their injured just to watch this. And you can feel that this is affecting everything in the world around you. And then she gets this look on her face like, oh shit. And you realize that the wallet is struggling. What are the rest of you all doing while this is happening?
Is the tentacle thingy still reaching out of the sky?
Oh yeah. There's one tentacle out, and they're not so much flailing about. You can see that it's starting to curl around, like it's trying to rip the rift larger.
I get.
Go ahead.
I try to return to on top of the wall,
Okay.
and
So
I'm
it's
just.
starting to get a little bit more difficult as it's starting to melt.
Okay. Do you want me to roll anything?
No, just letting you know now.
I climb back up the wall and I wipe off my weapons and I stand there prepared. You know, as that's happening, I'm just like,
You know, there's one thing that you're missing.
what?
You don't have a ranged weapon except for your trident.
I'm aware.
Trident of
I have gotten a
Sparrow
bird
sibling.
out of the sky
With a
my
trident.
trident.
Throwing a trident. Yes.
A
So
lot of
I've never seen this thing before. Does anyone know what this is? Are we sure it's an enemy? Because it just helped us kill this
It's
thing.
trying to come through.
Maybe we wanted to.
He just
I am
helped us kill
going
the crate spawn.
to try and connect
Not
with
my
the Gray and be like, so
Is this your
Rip,
leg?
the Kraken is trying to come through.
As I'm standing there looking badass, I'm gonna pray to Malar.
Nomination for King of the Sea.
Under the sea.
But-
God.
I'm practicing my badass stance.
Okay.
If we're certain that
And then
this
I'm
is an
gonna
enemy, I'll send my
with my
spiritual
sling.
weapon up
Okay.
at it.
Roll to hit with your sling.
Out of curiosity, now that it's dead, was the crake spawn level 2 or lower for difficulty?
God no.
You're adorable.
No. It was a significantly higher CR.
It was 3 or
You were asking to see if you could be shaped into
Am
it,
I
weren't you?
still?
Yes and no.
I mean, that'd be
Yes.
Am
cool.
I still in?
Yes, I
Just
do.
so you guys,
You'd have
just
to
so you
see.
guys are aware, it was a CR9 creature.
For a slightly
We're
different
just that
reason.
cool.
What?
Am I still incapacitated?
Because
No.
the
turn
Kraken
radius is
hates
better.
them. I could summon another one out of my
is not
conjure
a beast.
animals and make
It is
it
not
go
a
through
beast.
the rift.
It is not a beast.
I could still summon a giant squid though and make it go through the rift and see if it'll fall away.
We're still technically in.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
kind of not, I'm not sticking directly to combat initiative, but yes, you are still in combat.
It was only a 14 to hit.
Yeah,
Wipe off the sweat, wipe off my weapon, and
Anything
stand there.
from the Gray?
I'm not right now.
Okay. This
What?
will upset the balance, I'm quite certain.
It's only been 6 seconds.
I am also praying to Malar.
Okay.
I want to switch to my longbow
Okay.
and try to shoot at it.
Okay.
You can unplug the other one that's down there.
Brain, 19.
19.
Yeah,
Brains.
To hit it?
to hit it.
Let me double check, but I want to say that is a miss.
A 19 misses.
Well, there's more to it than just trying to hit the creature. You're also trying to hit the rift, which is a magical thing in and of itself. 19 to hit?
Yes.
Yeah, there's something about this rift that you make a fantastic shot. If this were any other given situation, you'd probably hit this thing dead center. But there's something about that rift that when an object like your arrow got close to it, it started to get shunted off to the side of one of the power.
Yeah, just kind of.
Yep. Oh, you need to block. I didn't realize I.
No, it's okay.
I'm a jerk, I know.
How? I'd like to look around and see. Is anyone still in desperate need of help?
No, I'm not.
Many
Not desperate.
of the dwarves are injured.
I'm not looking too hot to trot.
Okay.
I'm kind of.
If you were to say on a scale of 1 to 10, how hot is your trot? How hot is your trot?
How much dignity do you have?
How much diggity?
There is not sufficient diggity.
Okay.
There's not sufficient diggity.
There is not sufficient diggity.
There is not sufficient diggity.
I
There is only a moderate amount of diggity here.
I can cure wounds more effectively than I can healing word.
I capture it in a bottle and I keep the smoky aura for later.
Yes.
Yes.
I will. How about if I will cure wounds?
Oh.
I'll cure wounds you both.
Yeah!
Sort of. It's
Are you leaving us for a bit, Waster?
Fudge on
Alright, so those guys get healed. Anybody
yeah.
else doing
I'll
anything?
hook you guys up here.
You, I'm just making sure that I didn't miss anything simple because now I'm gonna get back to the restaurant.
Mister, how can we help?
I don't know.
We're
What
screwed!
would you like to do, Miss Fish?
With tentacles.
I'm hoping staring at it angrily is gonna make it go away.
I'm sure it's terrifying.
Intimidate.
Do you want to go first or
Not
second?
yet, I'm gonna ask you a
Go
question in
ahead.
just a second.
Do you want to
Okay.
go first or second?
Second.
Okay. Darian, this is for you. You'll get.
Wow.
You add 17 plus.
Should have saved my bardic inspiration.
Good luck with your
28.
wars.
You'll get
We'll see you soon.
30.
Yeah, have
5
fun,
points
see you in a
back.
bit.
35.
I should have saved one of my bardic inspirations.
Nice.
Jeez.
Let's see, 16, 20. You get 28 back.
Nice.
Actually, what I want to do,
Wait, I'm
I
sorry.
want.
28.
Shoot, that's 10
Sorry.
minutes though.
Yes.
It's gonna cast Legend Lore.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's 10.
All that healing.
That
It's not
sound of
You guys.
wrenching, tearing, squealing.
I'm almost out of healing
continuing.
spells. So.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
I should be good
waste
for
Quit getting
time.
crushed.
I'm
working on it.
I mean, it doesn't appear that the Kraken is making a ton of headway, but you can see part of another tentacle sliding through.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep attempting to, hoping that Bullen will get whatever is going on figured out.
How far away is this this opening? Can my spiritual weapon reach it? Because if so, I'll send it up that way.
What's the range?
It's a great question, isn't it? Then there, well, the range. Let me tell you what it is. It sure is a range. It's got a
So what's
range.
your
I'm sure
modifier?
it does.
I think
Oh yeah, it's only like 60 feet.
Yeah, you won't be able to use it. Less than modifier, what was your performance modifier?
It's a +3 performance, and my normal mod is 8, so it's a total of a +11.
Okay.
Do you guys have a sufficient amount of diggity?
Eh?
Do you have sufficient amount
Oh,
of diggity?
come on!
I am.
It would have been a
Half the
20.
Would you like some more diggity too?
That's probably a good idea.
I could diggity you as well.
What'd you get?
16.
You're gonna get less
There
diggity.
is a brief moment where the two of you
I don't have that much.
seem to have a bit of a struggle with this, and then there's a harmony that's met. And the entire group, all of the dwarves, everybody, as you're going through the process of what you're going through, you feel,
20 dignities.
everybody feels this burst of energy
Ooh.
come from Vistra and from out in the lake. And this energy hits you, and there is this moment of peace that crosses over each and every one of you. And you watch as the one tentacle that was trying to make its way out of the rift is driven backward,
Oh.
and you can see where the rift is starting to shrink, and it's actually pushing in on some of the tentacle of the Kraken.
Hmm.
Stop
And you
it!
Up top.
all hear, I'm not sure what it is you play at, but I will be in your realm.
Is that part of it? Is that part of it?
No, that was actually a really hard voice. Wow.
I have a recall. I have a cherry flavored
Recall.
Oh, can't do that.
Unbranded cough suppressant.
With weight gain, I need a painkiller.
With echinacea.
Great. So,
Have a generic cough suppressant.
you're in the middle of that. I'm going to make my way around the table one more time. Varys,
Hello.
now that you've heard this voice and you felt this peace with her music, you've healed quite a number. What would you like to do now?
Well, I don't have anything. I don't think I have anything to contribute. I can. Well, I suppose I can try to. It is still retreating.
Hey,
Yes.
Captain Zodebeard, thanks for dropping in.
Hello.
Hey, huzzah for druids!
Woo!
Woo!
That's only only 60 feet. I really don't
You're the
have.
group druid, but
Unite!
my main's a druid, just not here.
I can try to guiding bolt it again. That's a 120 foot range.
Starting.
Roll the hit.
Still okay.
Nice.
Oh, nice. That's 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hey.
Heck of a blast.
Let's see here.
You guys watch as this guiding bolt launches from Varus, and it moves unerringly across the sky like a firecracker.
Does it shriek like a firecracker?
8,
Shine bright like a
11,
diamond.
13.
And it slams into this ginormous tentacle, and there's really not much of a response.
Well, at least whoever attacks it next gets advantage.
Yeah, there is
Because it's glowing.
there is a glowing tentacle in the air.
Yeah, you're welcome.
This is great.
Well, I'll just charge over there and attack it.
Okay.
Roxas,
Yeah.
I'll give you a boost.
I-
I'll run on
you
water.
made a request of the gray,
Yes.
and that request was?
Can you help us push this thing back? I'm fairly certain it will upset the balance.
And there is a response coming from somewhere off in the recesses of your mind.
Oh, it itches back in my left temporal lobe. Yeah.
You have been tasked with keeping the balance on your world, as I cannot enter.
You can enter me.
Whoa!
No!
Well, roll seduction.
I
And
hate
clip
you
that.
all!
Clip that.
I thought I was supposed to be the bard.
Clip that.
You can enter through me.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's still.
I
That's a
cannot,
stretch.
You're not there.
I cannot get.
Ooh. It's kind of a burn. Polar Knight says, how did you kids get, how did you get your dad to play D&D and be the DM?
Which one of us is the dad? Wait, me.
You.
That's my husband, and I'm, well,
I am technically the oldest one here, so I will admit to that.
yeah. And, well, sometimes you DM for the kids, so.
Yep, so I am a dad DM. Alright. You have allowed me to enter your realm prior to this. But I am not capable of altering your world. You are the one in charge of keeping the balance. Okay. On top of that, this creature is much, much farther away than me. I have no power over it.
Ah.
You have
Wait, does
no
this
power.
mean if a rift opened up in the right spot, you would come through to our world?
One never knows. However, from what I can tell from this rift,
He's not in that.
if one large enough opens, it could destroy your world.
Good to know. I
let's
feel
not do
like
that.
we need to talk more.
Anything else?
Let's talk more.
Yeah.
Son of a.
Mushu. I'm gonna have Mushu sting the tentacle.
Okay,
I wrote
I
like
have
20 things on
never-
here
it's
before
going
this
to
was
take
my
you a little bit to
inventory.
get there.
I can
It's
summon
now.
him.
60 feet.
Yep.
It's over
Gosh,
it's
dang it.
120 feet away.
Oh gosh, in the air. That means I have to be within 100 feet of it.
I'll give you a
No,
boost.
you can summon Mushu up to 60 feet away.
Right.
He moves independently
You told me previously he had to be within 100 feet of me.
for the telepathy. And
Okay, I'll roll with that. That's fine.
For the alternate abilities that it has, the telepathy, the touch spells, etc., that's got to be within 100 feet. He can move independently.
I got an idea. This tentacle's reaching down, right?
Sort of.
How far down is the tentacle reaching?
60 feet?
60 feet?
Yeah, so it's still about 20 feet over water.
It's, wait, 20 feet over the water?
The rift is 80 feet in the air. It is a 60-foot long tentacle.
Okay.
And since the rift has been closing, it's shrunk back some. It is now 20 feet above the water.
And I'm on top of the wall, so I should be
Okay.
10 feet away from the bottom of the tentacle, right?
No.
It's
The
called a
rift is in the middle of the
Yeah,
rift.
the rift is out here.
Oh, gotcha.
That's why it's 120 feet away, because it's only
And
80
it's
feet
still
up. but
overcast and gross?
Yes.
You really want to get sucked into the portal too?
Been there, done that.
That's first proof.
Dive head first into hell. What's the worst?
I was gonna Bamf
Have the wolf tail
and
prove it.
Misty Step and hold on to it and jab it with the poison.
You're going to Misty Step.
I was gonna Bamf and Misty Step, combine my bonus action and my action to Bamf and Misty Step so I can jab it with the poison.
You wouldn't be able to jab it with your poison on this turn.
Okay. But I could Bamf and Misty Step to the tentacle.
What do you mean by bam?
She can
I can
step.
shadow step up to 60 feet. I have waited like 5 million levels for this ability.
Oh.
So how far does Misty Step bring?
Yes,
40?
all I need is the tip.
Misty
30
Step is
feet.
40?
Clip that.
30.
So 90. So you can make it
Clip
90
that.
feet. Yeah, we'll put you there.
I'm holding onto the
No, you're
tentacle!
under the tentacle at the moment. Yeah, it's 20 feet in the air. Above you, it is 20 feet.
Then I redact and don't do that. Why would I do that if I can't reach it?
I don't know, but you said you were going to.
Because it made it sound like she could.
I just couldn't stick it with the poison this turn. Why? Okay, whatever. I shake my fist at it angrily
That's what I'm doing.
and order Mushu to go sting it.
Couldn't you swim 30 feet and then do all that?
No, it is 20 feet above the water. The tip of
I-
the tentacle is 20 feet above the water.
Right.
But how far out into the lake is it?
80 feet.
Then she should be able to reach it because she could Misty Step up to it.
She can make 90 feet.
What about with her movement?
What do you mean?
Okay, I double move to swim out in the lake under the tentacle and then Misty Step 30 feet up to the tentacle and hold on to that.
Roll an
Tentacle.
athletics.
That's what I'm talking about. 21.
All right. Somehow, trying to wrap your arms around this tentacle that is
Just the tip.
much, much larger than you.
She's
You
gripping it with her
managed
thighs.
to grab somewhere in one of the scars on the tentacle and hold yourself on it.
Like, she's
What are you doing?
Karana.
I had one job!
It's already dead!
No, she's on the Kraken's tentacle.
I
the
know,
Kraken.
but her one job was already dead!
I didn't save you so you could do this.
Complete my mission!
You need to find a middle ground because you're always either way too quiet or really high
Oh
pitched.
god.
I didn't
Okay.
save you so you could do this.
What would
Save
you
her
like to
when?
do, Karana?
Okay. When I told her to run away, when we all were in danger of dying, yeah.
That was then, this is now.
This is your
boy.
purpose. This is
Alright.
your destiny. You're
Well.
the wild card.
I am the wild card.
It's 120 feet away.
It's a flash
To,
reference.
yes. To the rift itself.
Okay. I'm gonna regret this.
What are you?
I'm going to be shaped into my giant eagle form again.
We're gonna Gandalf off the tower, Charlie!
Yes, we are! Gandalf has to save you!
I don't need saving.
I've been terrible feeling about
Alright, so
it.
you are now the
I'm not
giant
afraid.
eagle.
And I'm going to fly
If she dies, she dies.
90 feet.
Okay.
Because that's how far I can go.
Awesome.
And over Boar's net. Why?
Niren, you said you were making a prayer to Malar.
Mm-hmm.
What is this prayer?
I'm gonna pick the trigger.
For... That's a good question, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's
Hmm.
an important question too.
Sleeper text. All of my animal shapes have
Can you return to me?
outline or the actual horns are on top of my head.
That's
Or-
not
So
bad.
you can tell
Can you return to me, or is this important, like, right this
So
second?
you've got like horn feathers.
Yeah.
So I can think
I'm going to be
of
going into the next phase of this situation.
Joe, did you take our charger?
Hang on.
It's being used by, Twitter.
Okay, never mind.
Unless you know where the second one is.
I do. I left it at the shop and Ben's bringing it, and he was gonna text me to let me know when he was dropping it off, but he can't because my phone's dead.
Tia, do you have a charger?
Just a
No,
block.
not
All I
today.
need is a block.
Like the one day I
You
don't.
just need the block. Take one.
Because I got the cable here, we just need the
Yeah,
block.
take one.
Okay.
100%.
Your block has 2 USB
Oh.
ports in it.
Yeah.
It does.
Oh, he's back. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Kapow.
Where do you want me to plug it in, Gabs?
I was saying, give it to me.
So, just a minute.
If I try to
I
plug in
am
the actual
praying
USB.
for the strength to,
And- yeah.
or the power to protect the
Your
pack.
heart's not enough. You should still be able to keep your phone open.
Okay. As you do this, you feel that rage that runs through your body. You feel the heat of that.
Okay.
Even though you're not raging right now.
Yep, I'm not.
And there is a sense that runs through you that if anything were to endanger the group around you, you would be able to respond to it.
Okay.
There is a definitive power that's being
Soon.
imbued on you
Okay.
that
Soon.
you've never felt before.
Okay. I'm just.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there in my badass pose,
Yep.
just holding my weapon, waiting,
Yep.
staring angrily.
And you know that if anything was to threaten you.
Well, I asked for protection of the pack.
Right.
So-
And I meant you as in the general
Okay.
populace in that area.
Yep. So I will try to intimidate the rift into closing.
You know what? Roll me an intimidate.
Love it. Do it.
There.
Wow. Strength or charisma?
I was gonna say,
How are you intimidating?
you better close or we're coming for you.
Charisma.
Hey!
Grr, strength.
Flex, that was right.
Take your shirt off.
All right. So Mirren starts to dab on the ice. What'd you get?
Can I use strength?
Yes.
Okay. A lot.
Yes, often.
24.
As you roll this intimidation roll, and you feel
I
it,
just start screaming,
you feel the power of Malar
Yep.
coursing through you at this moment. And as you yell out, the only person who could mimic what you just did is that man,
Mhm.
because he's got thaumaturgy.
Oh.
So my voice booms,
Your voice booms across the land.
and nobody's heard that before.
No, it's an amazing thing. Every single person within that group right there just stops staring at the
Why
crack
am I
and goes,
laying down?
huh?
They probably knocked you over.
As they stare at you. And the kraken, you can hear in the voice in your head. The power of the gods is not enough to save you. I will break. Iskra.
Yeah. So I would like to do
Speak with the power of the
a
gods.
super quick prayer to Milil.
Milo.
Listen, everybody except me and Ibarra have a god now. We're deities.
Well,
Am I gonna be able to hear?
Don't worry, I'll convert you.
It wasn't deafening.
Have
It
you
was
heard
booming.
the good
Okay.
word?
Like my
Because I'm
voice,
like right next to you.
my voice sounded amplified, like
Did you see my kitty cat?
unnaturally.
I'm gonna say
The
a
only
quick prayer,
thing
but
we
today
can
if
do
you can help us sync up here
I
a
can
little
teach you how
bit.
to use those keys.
I can
Like
turn it
it
into a
carried
cat.
across the water, you know what I mean?
And
That's
I'm
awesome.
going to obviously not nearly as impressive as Mirren's, but I am going to shout out as much as I can without damaging my poor vocal cords.
Right.
You don't belong here, and we won't let you.
In the world.
Nothing?
And I will continue to play my song.
Though they need one of them performance checks.
Hmm.
Dear Lord.
Who taught you how to play instruments?
Herself.
This instrument just about killed her the first time she picked it up.
It broke my
Like,
back.
I played heavy metal on a guitar.
Legitimately broke my back.
Dulcimer.
Dulcimer. I played heavy metal on a dulcimer.
19?
It almost killed me too.
There is
Didn't kill you nearly as much as
No.
it killed me.
There is another
want out.
feeling for you yourself. As you're playing, you can feel that rhythmic pulse that happens as Dwalin is where he needs to be, and you realize
Tell me
now
what you gotta do.
from bouncing back and forth between the ethereal realm and here, that pulse gets closer as the two of you occupy the same spot.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, they need better luck
And
than
he's
that.
slowly doing it. You can feel the pulse increasing in amplitude. And
If I start to, do I realize that before he gets to me, or like as he's getting
as it's
closer?
happening.
Okay, if that's the case, then I would attempt to move.
Perfect. Go ahead and move yourself 15 feet.
Well, I'm in the water now.
Yep.
Splish,
And right about there, when you get towards the edge of the ice wall, you realize you can't go much further, but he's almost on top of your location, and that amplitude and the power of his presence is at a peak that you haven't felt before. You start playing this, and I need Alexis to do me a favor.
Yeah, I'm right here.
I need you to roll me a dexterity.
Uh-oh. 18.
Awesome. Karana, I need you to roll me a dexterity.
Yep. 14.
Good. As
Uh-oh.
the music syncs up into this crescendo, and you watch as the rift continuously starts to shrink and
Us too,
severs
Captain. Us
Yep.
the tentacle. Alexis,
Yeah.
how do you respond?
This rift is closing.
No, it severed the tentacle.
So now you're falling.
But I mean, what I'm asking is it all the way closed? Or can I still see through it a little bit? Is it severed?
You're falling through the air on a severed tentacle.
Okay.
You cannot see anything right now because there is a gigantic tentacle.
There's a gigantic falling flap flap.
Does it look like a lizard's tail when you cut it off? It goes,
No, it looks like a giant piece of calamari.
Can you make that noise again?
I'm gonna hold on to it.
Okay,
I have slow fall. It'll hit the water, and I'm
you have slow fall.
right. Slow fall doesn't alter my rate of falling. It just reduces the damage I take. Remember, we made that mistake last time. I hold on to it.
Okay. Karana, you're capable of getting out of the way of this giant falling tentacle. And I now need a strength check from Miss Alexis. As you are smashing into the waves, and the weight of the tentacle drags you underneath it straight down toward the bottom of the lake, and you cannot break free.
I can't get her on the side of
That's
it.
what the strength check was for.
Hold on.
The rest of you all notice that this happens.
So she hit the water and then she's.
She was holding on to the tentacle, and as it hit the water, she was underneath it as it submerged.
Okay.
All of you see this.
I'm going to dive over
Okay.
into the water.
What is your movement speed?
40.
All right. Put
So-
yourself halfway there.
I'm going to swim as fast as I can, double move.
Okay. Put yourself right next to where her miniature is.
Oh, right next to? Okay.
So you're at the surface of the water there.
Yep.
She was roughly 80 feet away.
Okay.
Over Boar's night here. I'll get some. We wouldn't know what dolphins are. I'll summon some sharks in a second.
Can you still breathe underwater?
You would talk clearly over Boar's Net, wouldn't you?
You were able to breathe underwater
Because
earlier.
Boar's Net's a psychic. You don't have to.
Because it's uses sending.
You guys are the ones who started doing the whole.
I'm still okay, I think.
I'm coming.
You won't be for long.
You guys were able to
Anybody
breathe
else?
underwater earlier. Can you still breathe underwater?
That was when the Kraken was being nice to us. Now we just cut off one of. I just cut off one of its legs, and it's probably not happy with
And it
us.
has no, and you guys can all notice that the rift is gone.
Rift has closed.
Thank God.
Bam.
Good job, by the way.
Thank you.
You're back with us, right?
Are we out of
Yeah.
Okay, good job, by the way.
Thank you.
Sure.
Then can I continue?
I don't
Oh,
like
no.
that answer.
That is not a good answer.
We are no longer in combat, however, I'm going to be going around the table to see how
Okay.
people respond to this, because somebody is in dire peril right now.
Dire straits.
So how are you responding?
I got it.
I'm going to drop my beast shape,
Yep.
swan dive into the lake.
That's your last view shape.
I know.
Okay.
Swan dive into the lake,
Yeah, okay.
and as I'm falling, summon some sharks so that I can swim down and save her.
Okay.
Because that will be my action to summon the creatures.
Okay.
What?
How far underwater am I?
I'm not sure. How far can those sharks move?
I do not have a card for that. Oh, great and powerful DM.
I have a book.
It may not be, if it is, it'll be in the back of the PHB.
There's
Otherwise-
reef sharks in the back.
Otherwise, I'm pretty sure there's one here.
Or crocodilators might be better.
Well, I know there's sharks, I just gotta figure out which one's which.
I'm pretty sure it's reef shark that's in the back of the book.
That's what I thought.
Go with the whale.
I'll make it a freshwater reef shark.
Get a whale shark. Whale sharks are cool.
They are really
and
cool.
they're friendly.
Yeah, there's a reef shark.
Thank you.
There's also a
You
hunter
spoke
shark
whale?
Is there?
in the back of the monster manual.
Oh, in the back of the monster manual.
But you cannot summon that because it's a CR2.
Mm-hmm.
Did
So
you
yeah,
already
it
get
looks
it
like
out?
you're going to
Get
get
what?
a variant of the
The
reef
thing?
shark.
Oh, somebody read that out.
Or I could do a
Okay.
crocodile.
What did you do?
When I got up, it
Oh.
stuck behind gas.
I was thinking just not to go do
Which
that.
one is it?
Something a little bit better.
Hey, how's it going, Charlie?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the
I'm
chaos.
going to do crocodiles because they're easier to hold on to than
Okay.
sharkies.
Okay.
They do have ridges.
So I'm going to summon 4 of them because they are a 1/2 creature.
And Cornelius, you spelled Hoard wrong. It's Hoard.
Unless you're playing WoW.
But we're not, so it's Hoard.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Oh wait,
If we're following the dragon
Nope,
theme,
too
then
late.
yes.
Another for my hoard. Okay, so.
Our cord.
Okay,
Right.
and they
I'm
have
going to be DMing, so it's my
a
hoard today.
Does that mean it's my horde tomorrow?
When you're DMing, it's your hoard.
they have a
For the horde.
swim.
That's a whole new meaning.
That's fine. They have a swim of 30 feet.
Okay.
So as soon as they appear, there's one for me, one for Mirren, one for Loxus, and an extra. So the 2 extra are gonna go as fast as they can straight down with the command of
Awesome.
save the half drow.
Awesome. All right, Nivara.
Save the halflings. Half orc, half drow. Same half.
Considering they're that far away and there's already 2 of them going after Lexi,
Yep.
I'm gonna check on some of the dwarves.
Okay, so you're gonna do the upkeep there.
Yeah.
Mistra.
How do I feel?
Spent.
I do.
This rift, there was the combination of bouncing back and forth between the ethereal realm and the prime material, fighting a giant rift that a kraken did not want to close. This entire process has drained you emotionally, mentally, spiritually. The physical toll, you feel a little bit less now that a certain newcomer to the group that nobody has ever met before just walked up and healed you.
He didn't heal me.
Not you.
Okay. Sorry, yeah, there is this new guy too.
Hey.
Mm.
Captain
new guy.
Zodabeard, we already dealt with the were-rat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, surprise suppository. So we got a story for you later about a druid, a ball of herbs, and a rat.
Anywho,
Wasn't half orc involved with the
Yes.
magic smell?
yeah, you were going all Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna start taking stock of the dwarves. Did
Okay.
anyone
They're pretty
die?
stocky.
One.
Which one?
One of the melee group.
Not my
not your cast.
Okay. No.
And not your wannabe boyfriend.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. Speaking of Warhammer Cornelius,
Unfortunately, it wasn't great then.
we got a miniature for Reppenwolf's campaign so that he could do his little challenges with the Guardians,
Judges.
judges,
Judges.
and we got these guys.
It's a little behind. Even more so than normal.
Anyways, I am going to go introduce myself to this newcomer.
All right, you go do the introduction quick.
Let's log through the water.
What do you look like again? Or what do I see when I approach you?
Yeah, you'll see dude wearing. I'm about 6'1", pretty solidly built. I am wearing some pretty sweet half-plate armor. I do have I don't have a helmet on actually.
Your mini does, but you don't.
Yeah, I have just short hair, big old scar across the side of my head, and I'm just friendly as can be.
There's an absolutely wonderful Alexis impression.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
I have to rewatch that.
I have
you'll want to see
a
it.
question of Varus.
Hello.
What is your holy symbol? Where do you carry it, and what does it look like?
Yes. My holy symbol is a sick kitty cat, because that's the animal of my goddess. It's something that I wear around my neck. It's about yay big. Constantly glowing in sort of a light blue sheen. Solid obsidian, but if you know what obsidian's like, where it usually looks like it's been chipped or cracked or broken, it's actually just perfectly smooth. Like something that you can't carve.
Vistra's drooling a little bit, just saying.
I am too.
Yeah, obsidian's kind of a thing of contention for me, so.
We're talking about the
You wanna fight?
snowmaker here.
No.
He wants to get
No, he's got obsidian waiting for him and has yet to be able to return to grab it.
So,
Poor guy. Can't have this one.
way.
That box is
Okay,
where
make sure you're
where we got the minis from.
I will stick my hand out. Hi, I'm Vistra. I'm the thing I'm called.
And I will bend way
Wow,
down
you didn't even wait
And-
one day before starting pizza.
and shake hands.
I am not that short.
Oh,
I am
okay.
4'10".
Oh, okay.
You're still 2 feet tall.
Yeah, I still got
No.
a foot and a half ish.
I was about to say, he's got 1 foot and 3 inches.
All right.
What
Isn't
you
that
measure?
a difference between me and Zess?
Well, you guys are measuring.
What?
Alexis,
Yeah.
I'm taller though.
I need another strength check from you.
Okay.
And a constitution.
And a constitution. Okay.
Wow.
Come on. Strength.
Okay, you are still stuck to this thing.
Okay, that's much better. 16 for the con.
Okay. It is getting harder to hold your breath as you are being pushed down very deep underwater now. You're not sure how deep you've gone, but it is now black. You are blind, you are cold, it's isolated. The only thing that really tells you anything's going on is you can feel the weight of this tentacle and the rush of water by you as you're still falling.
Okay. Can I... Can I use...
Yes, this is Tabletop Dungeons and Dragons. I hope it's something that you might enjoy, Charlie.
Woo! Can I potentially use my key empowered strike to try and put my feet on it and push away from the tentacle?
Not with the strength ones.
Okay.
Well, that's fine.
I want to use my spell slot for my pearl.
Really?
Yes.
I just noticed that it had DVO.
Yeah.
I would like to use my spell slot from the pearl.
Where is the pearl? On your finger, right?
Yeah. to cast spider climb and use that to get on the other side of the tentacle.
What does spider climb do for casting?
1 second.
Components, verbal somatic material?
I don't know because I've never needed it.
1 sec.
Peach Bee?
Please.
Yay!
Thank you.
It should have the components on the other side.
I read lactation, not one action.
Milk.
Oh!
No, there's no components on the back. Can I see the PhD, please?
Did you write that one, Taylor, or did I write that one?
Probably me.
There's nothing on the back.
Lactation.
Can you do that
Did
again?
I write that one?
Please
No,
don't.
it's me. I think I forgot
That's okay,
the
because
yes.
Is that a ranged attack?
A drop of vitamin in the spider.
Right, is it BSM?
Yes.
All three?
Yeah.
You can do this. However, you must speak the words to cast the spell.
Okay.
But girl, you're underwater.
You can talk underwater.
If I have my breath held, I can expel my breath to speak it.
I think it's true.
You immediately start to suffocate.
Well, you've had a good run. You've had a good run.
It happens, but
We will miss you. I barely knew ye.
Well, it is easy to push air out though before getting water in.
I understand that.
but then I don't have that breath held.
So you immediately start to suffocate.
But I would have
I got you some hit points back.
a little bit.
What's your constitution modifier?
My con mod? 1.
You have 1 minute to get to the surface
Yep.
from the moment of holding your breath. You have 1 round from the moment of suffocation before you go unconscious.
Can't you use your vamp ability because you're in darkness?
She's blind. She can't see anywhere to go.
Even though I have the warlock sight.
Yes, in this situation, yes, because you're
Okay.
deep underwater.
I choose to expel my breath using spider climb.
Okay.
I never wanted this destiny. And I'm the spider climb, try and get to the top of the tentacle, and then I don't know if I have to wait till next turn to push off and try and start to swim up.
What's your movement?
45.
45.
So a swim would be 20.
You can break free of the tentacle.
Okay.
We'll give you that.
Okay.
What's the movement speed on Mirren? Are you taking the propagator or no?
You probably can.
Is it there? I mean, no,
It is.
it's probably faster than me.
It's right
I have a movement speed of 40, but that doesn't make it swim
Once
40.
you dive,
I
you
got
get
you.
half speed.
What's the swim
a
speed?
full 30.
Okay. I will take a propagator.
Alright, so you grab onto the propagator.
Spin.
Yep. And
And they're double moving.
with my eagle sight,
It is now his mount.
Okay.
with
mouth.
with eagle sight, I'm not affected by dim light.
Correct.
So can I see her?
No.
Okay, I saw where she went.
Yes.
Okay, I will expend a single movement going straight down where she went.
Okay.
Can I see her?
Not yet. It is starting to get even darker as you start getting that low. You're 30 feet underwater right now, which is restricting the amount of light that can get through the surface in an already cloudy day.
I doubt it, but it's always a potential.
Okay, speak with animals. I'm going to speak with the propagator.
Propagator?
Propagator.
Okay. And
Find the female.
what do you think I'm working on?
Okay, bring me there.
Working on it.
Okay. She has wounds, right? She's been wounded
You've been wounded?
at
Yeah.
some point in time. Is her blood in the water?
I do not believe you've taken any slashing damage. It was all bludgeoning, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I took a tentacle to the face, so my nose is bleeding.
That's, well,
Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Dory, because it's oh my nose.
That smells good.
Okay, she expended a lot of effort. She should be sweating sneaky.
Did you sweat underwater?
I know how to find prey.
Okay, it's not prey. Keep going.
Don't eat her.
Boar, got in the hunt. That's not prey.
As quickly as possible.
Okay,
Let's go.
working on it.
I will,
I like this crack again.
I will kick with my feet to help move it faster.
Okay. At double move,
Aquaman.
at double move, you guys make it 60 feet down,
Okay.
and that's the best you can do right now.
Stop kicking my tail.
Come on.
I am taking a propagator down. I already sent the other two ahead.
Sorry, before my turn ends, I want to use Boar's Net. Karan, do you know light?
I have an option for us, but
He's the enemy of that one guy with the notebook.
Shut up. Okay, if somebody can throw a light or something down here, do that. Light it up down here.
I mean, I don't know if I can. I'll pick up.
Also, you can't hear us.
and
That's
I
right.
can't hear you guys.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, the
So,
only one that can is Navarro.
yeah, never. Well, and
I'm talking
You're the one
about
on land.
okay, yeah, and well, and Alexis knows that I said that.
Yes, what?
I'm gonna do two things.
Water.
Okay,
Because I am underwater now, and I'm taking a propagator down.
okay. What's your sound mode?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, a lot.
What is it?
4.
Okay.
I have 4 minutes.
I'm gonna take a chunk of gillyweed,
What's your sound mode?
a 0,
Okay. So you take a bite out of your gilly.
so I can breathe underwater.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna say, Lumos.
You're the one carrying the lantern?
Yes!
I did not remember who had the damn thing.
Because she's got the pearls and you've got the lantern.
And Mirren has the.
And I am
Yeah, call
hooking
for
it on my wrist,
Roll me
swimming down.
a strength.
A strength is a 17.
Okay.
That's not good.
It's pretty good.
It's a
It's
little
good because I have no modifier to it.
It's a little awkward holding on to this thing.
Uh,
Even wrapping it on your wrist
Okay.
like that, it's still a little awkward.
You're dragging in the water, so.
Right. But you managed to find a way. However, it doesn't give a lot of illumination.
At least it'll be a beacon for
You
Alexis.
got a 20. It halves the distance.
Mhm.
So it's 20 feet of light, and then it fades off real quick.
Mhm. And we're just swimming down.
Yep.
Just keep swimming.
This time
And
Alexis,
as we're going down,
follow them.
Alexis, for once in your life, go to the light.
Caroline. For
And
anybody
we are
who's seen that
swimming.
movie, that was a scary one.
Just keep swimming. Just keep
Roll me a
swimming.
Constitution save, Alexis.
As I can hear a lot of this, I'm keeping
These guys
these
play.
guys updated.
What did you roll?
14.
Fantastic. Roll me a Perception, Mirren, and Karana.
I made that con save?
I didn't say that.
Is it perception based on hearing?
No.
Okay, just had that.
Blub, blub.
Well, I have wolf ears, I can hear.
That would be a 16 for me. And am I allowed to roll perception for the propagator searching for her?
Not yet.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, but you guys can totally loot my body.
Here.
No,
11.
Your perception was 11? Okay.
She might have good stuff.
Give me
I'm
Two
broken. I'm saying no.
perception rolls for the
Well, I'm new
propagator
to the party.
at advantage.
I don't know her.
I don't think we lose.
We'll split it.
So 10 for the first
It's
one.
Yeah.
sketch a lot.
10 for the first one without mods. The croc. What would that even be for them? Because they don't use eyesight as their main.
No, they're using sense on this one because of the water.
Exactly.
Sense and taste because of the water. But I got that.
She's over there.
The 10 on the first one?
She's over there.
Tastes like elf.
I am
Is she
16
sweating?
for the second.
1, 6, 9, 2, 4, 2, 17, 20.
Alphabet is hard.
4, 4,
Like,
A, B, Q, 1, 4, 2,
Okay.
72.
She's gonna kick your ass.
She's probably gonna stab me with her freaking needle.
So, Karana,
That's
give
not
me
It's not sharp.
So I got a pretty high
Even.
dex.
All right. Mirren, as you two are diving down, the two crocodiles are matching each other pretty well. And all of a sudden, you hear yours, oh. And he takes off in a different direction.
Oh God.
Found a
And-
fish or something.
He's like, oh, weird. Takes off in a different direction, and are you going to say or do anything? Is he just,
Where are you going?
I think I found it.
It?
It? Her?
The prey, yeah. You can't hear crocodile speak.
Yes, I can.
I'm
Can
speaking
you
with
guys
animal.
speak?
No.
Okay.
I can speak with animal at will. So, okay, go. Keep going.
And it starts to get darker
Female elf.
as you're getting away from.
I asked the crocodile. Elf. Female.
Not normal waters thing.
Okay.
Not normal water stink.
And it starts to get super dark. You notice Mirren vanishes.
Mirren?
Over Boar's Nest?
Yes.
Okay. The crocodile thing says it's this way.
Are you
It broke off. It said it's not a normal water stink.
God thing.
I can speak with it. It's sure it found something. Keep going the way you're going.
Okay.
You've got the lead. You can read longer than I can.
All right.
Oops. That was my fault, sorry.
It's
Mirren.
okay.
Go put that back in the wall, please.
Mirren. After
really sounded
a
like
few
a question.
moments, you feel something big slam into your chest.
Okay.
Is it tentacle?
No.
Colossus?
Yeah.
Okay, I grab her and I don't know how I'm holding the crocodile, but I up,
Whoa,
You
Nessie.
need to grab
Yeah.
one of the spines.
up now.
Okay.
And
Working on it.
Over Boar's Net. I found her. I got her.
okay,
He's got lots
we're
of
gonna head
stuff
up then, and the other two are gonna follow.
in there.
Would you like to tell me too, or
Where
are you
did-
just gonna tell?
Well, I'm saying out
Where
loud.
did Alexis just go?
Probably, I think Ben. I don't
It's
know.
okay, Tim can do her voice again.
Also,
Because this is an extremely important part.
No, I'm here.
Well,
This
great.
is me again.
It is 8 o'clock.
Is it really?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
the same. The same.
Mirren
We should take a
finds
break.
Aloxis
This is
floating around in the
Aloxis.
dark water.
Shush, you shush.
Piranha and her crocodiles assisting in the endeavor. They are returning to the surface
Oh my
with
god.
an
That
unconscious
sounds exactly
female
like the voice I
elf,
just did.
Uh-huh.
and we will see what comes of this when we return from break.
Rah.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thanks,
guys.
See you
everybody.
guys in bed.
We'll be back in about 30 minutes, give or take.
30 minutes.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We have food, we have cake, we sang a copyrighted song to each other.
An annually copyrighted song.
And somebody is making a fantastic treat in the microwave. I hope you brought enough for everybody.
Well, I got a mini. There's 3 bags.
There you go.
Oh, I have 8 more in the cupboard.
What?
Corn of pop.
For everybody that is with us, how many do we have with us? Oh, we got a good chunk. We got like 8, 9 people.
Woo!
So a notice for everybody that wasn't there at the beginning of the stream. We now have a Discord channel for subscribers currently. All you have to do is go into Discord and click on the cogwheel where your name is.
Jeez.
When you click on that, there's a section called Connections. Click on that. Then you'll see the Twitch icon in a list of things you can connect to. Click on that. And it will sync up with your subscription to channels on Twitch. It will automatically bring you tell you if you are connected with Dragon's Den Dining Room. If it doesn't do it immediately, it can take up to an hour for that to happen. For those of you who are not subscribers, we have it set up. Hey, thank you very much for the follow.
Yay!
For those of you who are just followers and
Yay!
don't have the means of subscribing, I understand. I'm poor too. My actual DM account is not subscribed to the channel that I run, so there you go. But for followers, I have loyalty points starting up on the stream. After you gain X amount of loyalty points, you will be able to purchase the invite to join the Discord, and you can play along with us there as well. The Discord will be open 24/7. We just may not be awake 24/7.
Our DM Sacco might be.
I said, if we are, then there's a problem.
Oh yeah, I don't sleep very much. So there is that. On top of that, with the follower points, loyalty points go to everybody except for me. And those loyalty points we will be using in the future to let you interact with the stream even more than just in chat. One of the ideas is potentially being able to give us a suggestion on something that happens during the stream that doesn't completely destroy what we're in the middle of doing. But that's something we'll be discussing in the future and releasing information on as the time comes. With that announcement out of the way, we left off with Alexis
Yeah.
unconscious, underwater, and being drugged. Thank you very much for that.
Love yous.
As a matter of fact, we now have an animation for that.
Yay! That's what I wanted to see.
There it is.
Yay, Seekazilla! For the 110.
Oh, that's cool.
That is pretty cool. Oh,
It
right on my
changes,
leg there, too.
it changes depending on how many bits you cheer too.
Prove it.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
I think the next one is like 500 bits though.
Oh, I don't know that.
Thank you.
She's
more. Oh, that didn't taste good, did it?
I bet
Chocolate and energy drink.
You go back in the kitchen. Can you please make me a glass of water?
Thank you for the popcorn.
I'm branded H2O.
Tap water. Welcome back, Miss Fiddle Pillow.
Woo! Welcome back.
Kapow.
So, we left off with Alexis unconscious and dying underwater as she's being brought to the surface
In
by
Miran's arms.
Miran on the back of a crocodile summoned by Piranha.
Mirren, give her the kiss of life.
Not underwater.
I'm underwater.
You're still underwater, and by the movement, if I understood you guys correctly, you double moved the first time.
Yes.
So, you are still 60 feet underwater after initially grabbing Alexis and moving up.
Dope.
By the time you reach the surface, Alexis has been unconscious and submerged for 18 seconds.
Lovely.
She is not breathing right now. And you guys are 80 feet away from the shore.
Cody, can I use your height quick?
Am I capable of being close enough to them after this happens?
You can catch up to them.
Get her back to me.
They can't hear you, well, unless you're screaming.
Can I thaumaturgy? Well, of course, I don't know what's going on. I can't see her.
No.
Well,
you-
she filled you in.
She's been filling everybody in.
Oh, well, then can I thaumaturgy and make my voice super loud and say,
Yes.
And I yell, jump in the water, we'll meet you there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move. How fast does your crocodile swim?
30.
Okay, I'm gonna get off the crocodile and swim. Well, no.
No, because you're still in water, it's still half speed.
Okay, even on surface.
Yeah. Please
Are we
just
still
swimming.
combat moving and stuff, or can I just say I'm getting my butt out to the water? Okay.
I'll meet him halfway.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Well, if you're actually dying, I can spare the dying you immediately.
Would that work?
I don't know.
I will just, as soon as I get there, just
Precautions, spare the dying.
spare the dying.
Boom.
Like this.
You are no longer needing to do death saving throws.
Okay.
You are, in a manner of speaking, stable.
Okay. And then
Thank you, strange man. I still don't know anything about.
You are welcome. And then I can.
Did you just change your voice? Because you didn't talk like that before.
What are you talking about?
What?
Charlie, thank you very much for the follow.
Thank you, Charlie.
And then I can still.
Alright, so
It's
you
all
are
good stuff.
stabilized, but you are still, well, to the best of their knowledge, you are not breathing or anything, but you are under the effects or scared dying.
And I can also cure wounds. Oh, I can lesser restoration you. Oh, you know what? Okay, no, I'll cure wounds.
Roll
Sorry.
me a medicine.
I'll sit here and try to figure out how to fix you. You might not make it.
What was the medicine?
Oh, actually, I think you're gonna make it. You're 19. Hot damn, I'm
All right.
good.
You roll your medicine check. The medicine check is to look her over and see what potentially you may be able to do for her. She is, for all intents and purposes, dead.
No,
You
very
do
good.
not. You using cure wounds will do absolutely nothing for her.
I have another idea.
Hold on one sec.
Yes.
Have you said out loud that she's dead?
Now that we are at the surface,
Is she breathing?
No.
She's dead.
water walk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Belly's
Make sure you're keeping track of yourself.
I am. I don't have very many left.
Okay.
This is my last good level.
Okay.
Maybe the cold water helped.
Okay. So.
Everybody is now standing on the surface of the water. And I did that for a reason.
We have lots of people!
Hello,
I am loving the fact that we have people coming to visit us and saying hi.
Yay!
Hello.
I'm potentially dying!
Hello.
I'm trying to fix that.
No, it's okay. I mean, if.
Oh, Uncle Lily, thank you very much for joining us.
Woo! Woohoo! Yay!
Yeah. Would it be a survival roll?
Exactly, Miss Fatal Pillow.
To do CPR.
Oh, that's gonna be a lot.
Ain't dead until you're warm and dead.
You know what, Uncle Lily, if you want
This
to
is true.
play, if you want to play around with the graphics, I would love for you to do that.
I
DM me at DM's.com.
that kind of looks spotty. Okay.
That's why I said what I said. DM
Okay.
me at DMThaco on Twitter.
Well, it's gonna take us.
Oh, never mind. Hey, guess what? We have ourselves a bot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked very body.
I just saw the last message.
Okay.
Very much bot. So, do you announce to the group that she is dead?
If they can hear me, I mean,
You're standing right next to her.
Are we back on the shore?
No, you're standing in the water. You're standing on the water.
She cast water walk.
Oh, I missed that. Okay.
Can you fix her?
Well, I'm trying to figure out. There's maybe a couple of things I could try. I would. Sorry. Yes.
Would it be a survival roll to do CPR? Because
No, that'd be medicine.
Yes, it would. Yes.
it would be medicine, but seeing as it's
It would be medicine.
saving.
But she's
no,
not
that's
taking.
good enough.
She's not. I mean,
Survival is like staying in the woods.
she's not
Yes, but
dying. We
It
just have to
is.
figure out how to get her restarted.
Turn her off and on again.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. I'm gonna take the crocodile back to the edge of the water.
Okay.
wait
you
a
can move, you
second.
can move faster than the crocodile.
Because
Yeah.
we're walking on.
You're walking on water.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna run across the water.
You're instantly Jesus.
With
I'm following.
Well, we'll just. Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
Woo!
There's something wrong here. I feel kind of
Inadequate.
inadequate.
No, you put that back.
Okay.
When Mirren gets her on shore.
I have a Loxus in my arms and I'm running
Okay, so
Across the water.
you guys are now on the shore.
and I'm yelling out, "She's dead! She's dead!"
Lay her down. I'm crawling behind you.
Well, okay. There's a hole in the wall?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm running through the hole in the wall and I'm jumping over.
It's a very large hole. It's
Okay,
about 20
I'm-
feet wide.
Just straight jumping over, coming to the shore.
No kidding, medicine and strength. Side note, no one told me when you do CPR when I first started in nursing that you feel the ribs break under your hands.
Oh.
That was a really nasty surprise the first time I had to do CPR.
As I jump through the hole in the wall, Do you want me to roll flex for that?
No.
Okay. I land by the shore and I kneel down and lay her on the ground gently.
I'm
So when you
following.
wake up, you get a contusion loss.
Right.
I said I lay her down gently, and I yell out, "Somebody do something!"
Would you let me try? I would like to roll medicine to do CPR.
Thank you, Miss Fatal.
That would be a 19.
Okay. Roll me a Constitution save allowance.
To stay dead.
Stay
Well,
To
alive.
revive.
Stay
Sure.
alive.
12.
Bigger running away.
I have 9 on the die, plus 3.
Okay.
Well, earlier I felt the power of Malar that it would protect anything that happened to my pack, so I'm going to put my hand on her. I'm going to try to channel that power of Malar and revive her. Even though I'm not a cleric or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to use my innate power that I have.
You feel this energy radiating from your hand. You feel the energy radiating from your hand and encompassing the spell that this strange human that you have yet to introduce yourself to
Yep.
You're faster.
cast. And you feel as though it's doing something to augment the spell.
Okay.
You are not sure what. You are not a caster.
Yeah, I'm like, I've never felt like that before.
Whoa, what the hell?
Alexis,
Yes.
as you feel yourself slipping away,
Okay.
there is this fire that burns through your soul. You can feel something tugging you back. So I've got Karana doing CPR, Mirren's using his power through the wall to try and do something. Karana, Vistra,
Ooh, that sounds
and
good.
Ivara, one of the three of you, does anybody else want to do something to try and help her in this situation?
At this point, Vistra's kind of at a loss of what she could do.
Okay, Ivara.
I'm same way.
Play a song of revival, damn it.
If she's, I mean, I can try lesser
You've
risk.
already done.
I've already done my thing.
The
Okay.
best you can do.
Ouch. Oh, that sucks.
Karana. One, two, three. Okay. Then yeah, it would be up to the two of you, Ange and Nivara. Or Vistra and Nivara.
And
Who's Ange? I don't
that's
know
this
Ange.
weird guy's name.
Miss Fatal Pillow says, mouth to mouth, I volunteer.
Oh
I
yeah.
accept the tribute.
I'm sure.
I got
yeah.
first dibs.
I'm right here!
Not too much longer to be necrophilia, so.
You're actually. Whoa.
Yeah, at what point does that cross that line?
I'm gonna use. I don't know what that for. I'm gonna use one of the doses of the standard potion.
You would realize from who you're dealing with that that simple you would get cast a healing spell.
I'm like, I've got a healing potion, but other than that, I don't know.
Nothing at all comes to mind on how you can help her out.
Other than turning her on her side and trying to get the water out somehow.
Well, she's getting CPR now. Okay.
So I legitimately, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know either.
I have the ability to.
I am not cursed.
Unless we shove a piece of
Just
gillyweed
the
in
end of
her
it.
mouth. I'm gonna shove a piece of gillyweed in her mouth.
She's doing CPR too.
Move! And I'm gonna shove a piece of gillyweed in her mouth.
Okay.
How's she supposed to twin swallow it? She's not breathing.
Push down her throat.
You're like a mama bird.
If you're supposed to breathe in water and you're not breathing.
You're like a mama freaking bird.
You stick the weed in there, but she brings up a good point.
But then she brings up a good point.
You're like a mama bird.
Or
Yeah,
under
What
the
do you
tongue.
do?
Sublingual.
Oh,
Chew it up
Maybe
for
like a
her.
cat.
Chew it up for her and then stick it down her mouth.
Suppository.
That's okay.
as
Oh.
gross as it is,
Von's
yeah.
flips her over.
Chew it up and.
Have it just run down the throat.
Can we
You
all
okay?
You okay?
I just tried to inhale a piece of chocolate.
Well, that's good.
Oh, that doesn't work so well.
It goes in your tummy, not your lungs.
Oh.
I don't think that
Do you
works
want
as a defibrillator,
milk
Miss Fatal Pillow.
No, I need chocolate jelly week.
I can
Why
cast
does Danny always
lesser
have shiny
restoration.
grass?
Alright.
Oh gosh, that would actually be interesting.
Alright. So with that, do me a favor,
Lightning bolt. Ooh.
Vistra.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me
You can breathe. Take 30
Roll me a
seconds.
medicine.
Not one.
Yeah.
Nat 20, so 24.
Nice.
24. Alright. What you're doing seems to work as she has no choice but to ability
Just
to go down her throat.
Mm-hmm.
Alexis, that tug to bring you back, to not fade off into whatever is beyond, is coming from so many different directions.
We're all trying something different.
However, in the end, it is still your choice. But you can tell that your closest friends are doing everything they can to try and revive you.
Your closest friends and some random stranger.
that healed you earlier.
See you later, Charlie. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it.
Bye.
Hey, take care, Charlie.
Am I able to think?
Yeah. You're just floating in an in-between place.
If you want to do it, do it. It's up to you.
If you want to do it, now's the time.
I see Mushu in my mind's eye.
You see Mirren, you see Vistra, you see Corona, you see everybody.
I was getting there, but let's take that dramatic monologue out.
No, I want you to do it, please.
Please, yeah, from the top.
It's no, it's gone.
See?
Want to see it? Look at that. That's popcorn.
Happy birthday.
I think of everything we've gone
No.
through, Eric and the Boar's Head, the guild challenges, the years of not knowing who I am and the feeling of not.
Good for you.
The last thing that fades into my mind's eye is Gage. And the last thought I have is I should have just said screw destiny and stayed with you when I wanted to. I hope you find happiness. I'm sorry. And Loxy fades out.
For about 5 minutes, you guys try everything that you can to try and revive your fellow partner.
Don't hate
And no
me, you
matter-
guys.
And no matter what you guys try, eventually you realize that there is nothing there. Aloxus has passed.
I'm gonna yell angrily at the Ray.
That is the longest character I have ever had.
Animate dead. Just kidding.
I'm not crying, you're crying. Are you crying? You're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
I'm,
I didn't go into the session planning on having her die.
Marna's gonna look down her locks and go, that was pointless. And stand up and walk away.
It kind of was.
I throw my weapon down, and I walk over to a piece of the wall that's still standing, and just start punching. Just gonna start yelling, raging, punching, breaking ice.
Yep.
Over Boar's Head, I'm gonna start telling Eric what happened.
There is an eerie amount of silence.
Well, besides me yelling and punching.
I'm having dead person's guilt.
You should.
I mean, Eric usually doesn't say much over Boar's nap, but when you guys have talked to him directly, he usually responds really quick. And there is an eerie amount of silence after you finish explaining the situation, and heartbeats pass before anything. And you hear Eric respond very slowly. Bring her home. We'll bury her, and we will celebrate her life.
Damn it! Can we skip this part?
No.
Like, please?
This is what you chose.
I'm going to break out of rage. I stop punching.
Good cast.
Do you want to take damage?
That did not take a rage use.
Okay. Do you want? I mean, I was hitting it hard. Do you want to give me bludgeoning damage? So I'm hitting it hard. Okay. I heard what Eric said. I pick up my weapon, put it on my back, and I pick her up.
Okay.
Nathan, let's go.
Nathan,
Bring her back.
come on.
Come on, let's go.
See, we don't even know where home is.
Well, I don't know where home is, so besides town. Let's go.
As you pick her up, tell Mom, let's go. Some of the dwarves, many of them are teary, many of them are somber.
Aww.
A couple of them turn and look as you pick her up. No. Let's bring her back to Cald. We'll put her on the back of the wagon and give her a proper parade home.
No, come on, let's go.
Called
Which way
is
is-
a quarter mile though.
Which way is Talon from me? Which way is it?
Almost directly east.
I walk east. Let's go. Quarter mile, we gotta go.
Take care, Fiddle Pillow.
Come
Well,
on is
thank you.
way longer than a quarter mile.
Quarter mile.
No, I'm called. The wagon from called would be. I'm dead.
Right.
I can't tell you what I think.
How many miles?
Oh.
We're like still like a week's journey from Talmon,
Give me 1 second.
or at least a couple days.
Give me 1 second.
Why are we crying? It's just a game. And I'm the one crying.
Because we get invested in stuff like this.
I'm sorry I died on your birthday, Darian.
Happy birthday!
Look on the bright side. I get to roll a new character on your birthday.
I would run up to you
Or are
and
you grabbing somebody that you have?
I would have to level her, but that was my backup.
I run
if
up to you
anything
and
happened to
tell you.
Loxy.
listen, friend. I understand that you're upset, but we should head back
Doesn't
to the
matter.
town first.
It's going
She died
to,
fighting for these people.
It's going to
Are
be
you sure?
close.
The kids are the only ones
It's
who
going to be
matter.
close to a 12-day journey
Don't
to
pick
get
here?
back to Talmon.
Oh,
Fine.
okay, you talked about it before.
Number one priority, we do nothing else.
If I do that.
That's fine.
Mom says the DM is awesome. I agree. Hey.
Oh. Thank you very much.
Cody's like, well, what's over here?
Yeah, it's going to be about 12 days.
I married that.
It's going to be about 12 days on foot. Now I have to update the calendar.
More
To
accurate.
the day that Loxy died,
The day that Loxy died.
not the day that music died.
Okay, let's go back to call and get a train going and go.
Wow. I didn't think I'd be upset. I really
You're the one who
didn't.
did this.
Yeah, you've been playing playing this character for what?
3.5 years.
3.5 years. It's okay. Just because one chapter ends doesn't mean the
What,
book's
so
over.
why can I not animate dead? I really want a bodyguard. Oh god, I want your body as a bodyguard. That'd be amazing.
And her dancing silks, which were quite impressive.
I'm keeping her dancing silks.
Wow. Holy crap.
I go through
I
her
agree.
pockets as Miriam holds her body. There, everyone else is
I
business.
personally burn them.
The dancing silks? Why?
Go with her.
So, you guys take and start heading back toward Call to.
Well, technically, Eric would probably have the means to revive Laxi.
It is entirely up to the person as to whether or not they come back, with the exception of one spell.
Well, not the same issue.
No. Resurrection type spell. There is one resurrection type spell that does not get the spirit chose to come back.
Yeah.
Reincarnate, right?
Um,
Yeah, it's a willing soul, a willing spirit.
there is only one that does not get that choice.
I don't know what it is.
It would have to be some sort of necromancy.
It's not
All
reincarnate.
resurrection type spells are necromancy,
Oh, that's what
with the exception of the druid reincarnate.
that's what I'm saying. There's got to be some kind of.
Well, Vistra will need to get another piece of sending stone.
You guys, in one of the dreariest possible marches that you have been on, make your way to Cult. The weather has started to clear up now that the Crake and the Kraken are gone. Into a clear sky, the clouds parting and separating as fast as the elements will allow them and the magic dissipates. There is no sound coming from the dwarves as they march behind your party in a silent respect for everything that has happened. They, carrying one of their own fallen, understand the feeling of this loss. "45 minutes pass by the time you get to the doors of Cull. And it seems even the doors of Cull are moving slow at the weight of what has happened. When the doors finally open, you make your way into Vistra's new kingdom. What do you do while you're there? What do I do?
I would suggest we at least take a short rest.
I-
We need to take a short rest.
I'm gonna go.
No. We need to take a short rest. Once we take a short rest, I can make sure that her body isn't harmed until we reach Helmut. Because we don't want to take a week journey with a rotting, stinky body.
You have a
Oh,
point.
gentle repose.
You have a point. I'll
So-
concede the point.
As you're having this quick conversation, the old man makes his way up to you. Is he gone?
It is taken care of.
And it seems we have two fallen. Much too young for this to happen.
I'm honestly surprised it wasn't more.
Well, the fates were on you then if it was only this. Come, my lady. I have one thing to show you before you leave.
Or
Can I see your sheet?
I will leave,
May I see your sheet?
Yeah.
if Naivara is up to it, I will leave her in charge to organize the wagon
Oh
train.
God.
Okay?
Miss Fatal Pillow, bring her to the area past the pet cemetery.
Yes.
Mirren, please watch over her body.
Relax.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Yes.
Hi.
Yeah.
Do you need a blank character sheet or
I need to talk to you about a couple things because of the route that I'm looking at going.
Alright. As you are led through town, you're led back to the area behind the throne room. And instead of taking that left to
Your allergies.
your room, yes, sir.
Yep.
Instead of taking that left to your room, you're taking right.
Do you have anything symbolic? I'm looking for a symbolic.
Um,
I don't see
Show
it.
you this
Other
before
than
you
ring of
left in
casters.
case
It's not
there's
written on there, but she
anything
does have a
that you
necklace.
may need. And
Can
he
you describe it on
opens
a note?
a
Yeah,
gigantic steel door.
Yeah.
And as the steel door opens, your eyes wind up as big as the steel door.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Would you like me to read it out?
Ooh.
Or would you like to read it out to everybody?
Called Treasure Vault. 3,069 copper pieces. 23,780 silver pieces.
Alaska is dead. Oh, we're rich now.
13,404 gold pieces and 4,652 platinum pieces.
Oh,
Gems. 6 jasper. Opaque blue, black, and brown. 50 gold pieces. A piece, I'm assuming. 2 moonstone, translucent white with pale blue glow. 2 carnelian, opaque fire orange. 3 chrysoprase?
Yep.
Chrysoprase. Translucent green. Aquamarine, transparent blue green, peridot. Ooh, those are 500 gold pieces. Alexandrite, art, a pair of engraved dice, cloth of gold vestments, embroidered silk handkerchief, black velvet mask stitched with silver thread, silver.
no.
It looks like EW.
Oh, you are
What's that?
a type of glass.
Oh, carved ivory statue, gold bird cage with electrum filigree, box of turquoise animal figures, a bronze tiara, large tapestry.
I want a tiara.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is the part I was waiting for you to get to.
Ooh.
The second claw Mular.
Wouldn't that be convenient?
Magic items.
Oh, items.
+2 light crossbow, please.
Mine. Ah!
She's
Plus-
the only one in this room. I'm just having her
+1
get to the-
spear,
Mine.
a +2 scimitar,
Me.
a brooch of shieldings? Shielding? Oh, shielding.
A brooch.
So your G looks like an S.
Sometimes they do.
Winged boots, staff of the python, and gem of brightness.
Staff of the Python seems familiar. I want that one.
This is all of the stuff that has been gathered into your kingdom. The money has been used to recoup all of the damages done to the city. And, I mean, you are the Thames, so this is to do with as you please.
I'm not gonna rob you guys.
It's your stuff.
Sir, by the way, nice to meet you. Am I to understand that you are currently homeless and jobless?
You are not dead.
Damn it.
You should.
She's alone.
It's entirely up to you, sweetheart.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the first one if that's okay. I just wasn't sure if I could because of the way your world works. I wanted to make sure that that was allowed and wasn't gonna be weird before I did it.
It is, because there's a lot more going on than you guys are even aware of, because that story arc was happening to somebody else.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna take the bronze tiara.
Okay.
Yeah, do
Because
you
if
want
I'm
me
gonna be a
to
princess, I'm gonna have a freaking tiara.
do you want me to start rolling her up?
You don't have.
I can grab. I have blanks in my bag. I can grab.
So you don't have a preset here? Okay. Yeah, put them together.
Okay. Same loadout.
10 plus a yeah, 10 plus a minute.
Oh, I get to roll.
Or no.
Hell yeah.
never mind,
No, we
never
did a
mind.
semi.
You guys did
We did
70.
point by.
God, I would have taken the rolls.
Yeah, me too.
Me
Same.
too.
Yes,
Although I
exact same thing.
yeah, pretty good.
Okay. 72 plus Rachel's.
Yep.
Okay.
Nothing above the 16, and then level up to
Okay. To
What?
8.
6.
8. Yes, to 8.
He's also 8.
What do each of the magic items do?
And he explains the basic weapons.
Okay.
It appears that the brooch here, as he holds it up, you notice that it looks like a miniature kite shield.
Yeah.
And there is a image that, if you didn't know any better, it looks any better. It looks like a comet emblazoned on it. And this one here, for some reason, whenever you wear it, smells like that. What's it called? Magic missile. Yeah, it doesn't hit the person wearing this.
Oh, what's that spell?
Dang.
Wish?
I doubt it
Okay.
twisted, but that's interesting.
There's
I will grab a blanket.
these boots here. These boots,
Are made for walking.
your ancestors.
Yeah, if I didn't burn them.
Oh, yeah.
My timer didn't go off.
Your ancestor wore these at all times. He allowed it to fly.
Hey, never mind.
No, what?
Are they're burnt?
Oh god, yeah.
Oh,
And then she run back.
I'm going to also write these down eventually on notepads for you guys so that you know exactly what they can do. Because
they-
I never got to it.
Did they increase her speed at all?
Hold on, I'm gonna make one for you. To make sure you get it.
Yeah,
She's in the right place.
she's out of this one now.
Is that NPC? Yeah. Is it? Oh, it's amazing.
No, your MC's great.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
that was funny.
They
So while she's off finding,
allow you to move for many hours, but it did not seem to make it quicker unless she was in the
while she's off getting the riches of the realm,
Yep.
after one of her party members just died 5 minutes ago. Oh, money! I'm gonna cry in my $100 bills. What are the rest of us doing?
What are the rest of the
After Nidara gets everything for the trade set up, she's gonna disappear.
Okay. And do what?
I'm looking after all the magic lords.
And do what, Navarro?
For the moment, just hide from everyone.
Okay. Varys?
He's going
Yeah,
after
I'm
the
looking after all
dwarves.
the wounded dwarves and stuff,
Okay.
helping with the
Okay.
medic.
What do you
Mirren or Karani? You want to
Karana.
I'm gonna keep watching here.
So you're gonna hang out with Mirren?
Yep.
Okay.
Why? I ask you, character. Why are you doing this?
You're gonna make her cry again.
Sorry.
Green boots, blue.
Out of character. Sorry.
What's that? Are you not used to this by now?
30 movements, please.
Because she is.
Okay.
You guys can talk loud enough. You can hear you.
That was a whisper on purpose.
I'm leaning over your legs.
You'll learn very quickly that I'm the easiest one to cry over, basically.
Dimmer brightness and laser actually have 15.
Unless we're PMSing, then it's kind of a 50-50 shot who's
Right.
going Vipers.
Right.
Just
And you and
the range against the ice wall and
sometimes
everything.
sometimes am I doing this?
Yes. Yes, it did.
I didn't want to overreact, but I reacted like I thought I was.
No, I think that was a very appropriate reaction from here.
Do you want to hug too, Tim?
Yes.
Like, you didn't know me,
I don't
but I
know
still
you.
died.
I didn't even catch your name yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Karana's staying by me. I'm not letting her body out of my hands. She's gonna be buried with everything she had.
Huh?
Well, actually,
Does what? So it's
I've got-
the
You've got one in.
Yeah, have you ever seen me use it before?
In what?
I have one in Casimir.
I've only actually been to like 4 sessions.
And I rolled these without knowing what was going on.
Okay. Oh. I announced over Boar's Net to only Nivara and Kron's next to me, so Nivara.
I can't hear
Shouldn't have
anyways.
voice. So basically, well, I'm not talking to Eric or Khrushchev.
Yep, just
Or-
like the immediate.
or-
Yeah.
That would be amazing, but not in this game.
I'm only talking to Nivara since Karan is next to me.
Okay.
I asked, I don't know what she's doing, but is there anything of hers you want? You don't have to respond, I'm just saying. Over Boar's Net, is there anything of hers that you want, Nivara?
I don't know yet. I don't know what all she has.
That's cool.
But there's a possibility.
What do you mean?
Yeah, well, her character sheet, I don't know what happened to.
So I will.
No, I
put
gave
those
back
on
her.
3x5 cards for you guys.
Okay.
No, it's literally, I don't know what she has, so there might be a possibility.
Okay. Gabs, where did you put your sheet?
As you see.
Oh, it's right here.
Darian,
I mean, all my herbs and stuff.
Yeah.
I know your bow.
And your ring.
And my ring
Yep.
and my staff from Highly.
I'm going over it.
Karana should probably get my staff because she's
That's what I was
most
thinking.
likely to.
Other than,
Oh, that would make
Daggers?
sense and be logical.
these are the only weapons I have.
Do you have a spear?
Yes, I have a javelin. I can replace my melee javelin with a spear, but I'm already carrying a lot of weapons. So,
I want to take. I don't. I feel like I'm like plundering this. Like I feel bad.
This is all yours.
It's all your stuff.
This is your realm. You can do with it as you see fit.
Nivara, where did you
I
go?
would just suggest using the money so that
You come here
use
first,
it as
isn't it?
appropriate.
But
That's just my suggestion.
I was
Bring
intending
that
on
new
leaving
one
it
with
if
you if
it's
you can
okay
find
if we take a little bit.
And
It is yours.
I know.
Vistra, she's not busy. If you know where she's at.
I don't know where Vistra was. She went with the old place.
Okay. If you can find the new one, bring him too.
Knew what?
I said to her, if she can find the new one, bring him too. I said, ask her to come here.
I'm gonna go find Varys.
Since you have a stone, you can't hear me.
It doesn't take you too very long.
With all of
You know where the medicine area is. You guys have a brief tour of the area, so it doesn't take you long. You find it.
I didn't catch your name.
I want to take 550 gold.
Nivara.
Nice to meet you. I'm sorry for your loss.
I'm gonna take
You're highly stacked as
I will go with you.
It's the
And
quarter
then
staff
black
on the
velvet
front.
mask.
Oh, it's just the quarter staff? Okay.
Yeah, the +1 quarter staff.
Okay.
I have
Make sure you
Guys,
write it down so you don't
Varys.
forget that you're taking it with you.
So I am taking 550 gold pieces.
For the sake of argument, just cross it up on the sheet.
Because I didn't really,
That in the corner.
really have
So you have
anything.
a reference of all.
I mean, my ring, my mask is still.
Okay.
I'm tying Aaron over. There's a new guy, his name's Varys.
Okay.
So
I cried too.
Okay, I have to make a gravestone or something to mark the dead character.
Yep.
Put a little Mushu with angel wings.
I'm
So
taking.
what happens to Mushu now?
He just ceases to exist.
Oh.
I'm taking the scimitar,
Okay,
the brooch,
okay.
the staff,
Yep.
the gem.
Yep.
So let's see here. Scimitar, brooch.
Now, are you handing those things to particular people?
I'm planning on it.
Okay, you can have them run out to whoever.
I'll be going that way anyways.
Okay. Would you like me to carry these?
I
Would you like me
don't
to
need your stuff sheet for this.
Okay.
I'm not gonna ask you to carry all of this, but I would like help,
I am
yes.
not in invalid, I'm just old.
I am sorry.
And homeless
Sir.
and
I
job.
will be taking.
Shut up! He's not homeless or jobless. He has a job and he still has a home.
I don't know if you're planning on permanently retiring Alonsis or using her in a different time.
Hayden, watch where you're going, please, bud.
So I'm not going to do anything to your sheet, but we're.
No, just let me do it. You're fine. Just go.
Never fails. There's something plugged in. You guys find it.
I mean, it is right in the middle of the floor. So.
So I was just saying, I don't know what your future plans are, if you're retiring or ever using
I'm
again.
saving the sheet.
But yeah, I'm not doing anything to your sheet. I'm just saying we're taking items.
Yeah,
that were
that's
yours.
fine.
Okay.
Kiara, are they done? Yeah.
Hey, honey,
Okay.
do you mind if I have them just put an X mark next to the items you're taking?
Just erase them, I guess, or just put a check mark or something.
Yeah, I'll X
Yeah,
next to
we'll
them.
Yeah, just put a little check mark so I can
Good
erase it in
pencil.
case
Yeah.
I need it later for something.
Because I even if I've had characters that die and I use them again at different times, different campaigns. But
I don't think I'll ever use Loxy again,
you
but
still-
I want to save
yeah.
her character sheet.
Yeah. Okay.
And even if that may be the case, she'll go into my folder if you don't take her.
Yeah. I mean, well,
It's a character with a history, so.
yeah. And I mean, I don't feel like it was a huge surprise because this is the third time her death has been contemplated over the last 2 years, and rather than go back and forth, I.
No, it's
You're gonna roll up
not,
the
it's not a
first?
surprise.
Yeah. Sorry, I was waiting for the kids' food to be done. I just realized it's done. Because they didn't want to start that.
Yep,
and
I also took the crossbow and the spear.
I didn't
The only thing I did
actually
not
expect
take
that I would
is
need it
the
tonight.
boots.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over it.
I'm not, well,
It's not rude.
well, no, I'm just,
Can I get
I'm,
one of the pencils?
Right here. So she's
I'm just debating taking,
I
I'm
like
debating
staff,
on
but you're
whether or
gonna
not
get-
I want the boots or not.
You know
Especially
where
with
that
his,
is?
right, but
How much
especially
gold
with
did you get?
550.
A staff, a short sword, a sling.
I mean, especially considering
and
like that they were my
not very much
ancestors.
else, Like her casting
Part of my
ring,
brain's going, you
a
need to
berry,
take
a
those.
potion.
Okay.
But I don't necessarily need the ability to fly because my operate, I can fly with my operate.
If need be. So,
Yeah,
this is
She
going
can be
in
buried
my
with the potion.
folder.
Okay.
We're gonna waste the potion.
Because I can always have
We'll
the.
take the potion and the poison. Yeah, I'll go over this once Joe gets me there.
I also want to.
So I will then return.
Alright, so after about half an hour, while you guys are discussing what's going on here and dealing with your different bits of remorse, Vishta shows up and she has got a ton of things in tow.
Whoa, girl. What'd you do? Rob him?
Can I use subclass from Xanthar's or Sword Coast? Will you allow it?
I'll take that as a yes.
Let me know which one.
Okay. I'm not sure yet. I just want to look and see.
If you go outside of the PHP, let me know which one.
Yeah.
Will you count us as having a short rest yet?
Once we're done with this, yes.
Do you meet up with us? Yeah. You
Yes, I come back.
It felt really
To the
good.
three of you, you're there, correct, Varys?
Yeah, she
Yes.
she
I'm
grabbed
rolling
him.
with
Okay. To the three of you, I give you each 100 gold.
It seems to me that you lost one but gained another. Who are you, good sir?
Hello, I'm Boris. Nice to meet you.
Boris, you might want to speak up so the microphone can hear
Yes.
you.
Sorry, my name is Boris.
There's a tail problem.
And why,
Yes, it is.
why is it you are here?
Well, I have been following this party for some time now,
What?
and stumbled across them out at your lake.
Why have you been following me?
Yeah.
Not creepy at all.
It's not meant to be creepy.
And with that, you also noticed that a couple of the guards kind of turned and gave you that side eye, like, what did you just say?
I said what I said. I've been in search of.
I'm done with my old mirroring sheet. My dog blood mirroring sheet is done.
I've been in search of a group of people that I can run with who have been fighting evil all across the land. That's been my goal for several years now.
Preserve those in blood. Seriously.
And I was most recently in Pinehurst, where this same
Oh.
group was, and found that they had headed this way. And that's how I ended up here.
How did you hear of us?
Well, we're awesome. That's why.
You're awesome. No, I got there. I got to Pinehurst, and they said that
So apparently not awesome enough.
a group of fighters had already dealt with the was it the necromancer or whatever? I don't quite remember.
What
In that
following
area.
us?
Sorry, I just said I don't quite remember. That was out of character.
Out of character, my boy.
Now's not a great time, stranger.
I understand. I mean no disrespect. I came here to assist,
Okay.
and that's why I'm here.
So you're wanting to join our guild?
I don't know about joining a guild. Like I said, I'm just here to do what I can to help make the world a better place. My goal is to heal sick and wounded and fight those who cause those things.
Well, as a token of our gratitude, I will hand you 150 gold.
Wait now. You give a stranger 150, you give me 100?
It's to thank him for assisting us.
I'm trying everything.
I'm holding Alox's body.
I
No
didn't,
offense,
I didn't do it for gold. If it would make you feel better, I will happily give you any of the
You
gold
can have
you
it.
want.
He's just being a butthead.
at a better time, we'd probably get along better. So
I
just
understand.
And Murin, I hand you a +1 spear.
I added to the armory on my back. Speaking of, I'm going to get rid of my javelins
Okay.
because I have an unrealistic amount of weapons.
As you, right, what do you have currently?
I have a great sword, a maul, and a pike, and my claw.
Don't you
And
still have
now
a
the
trident?
spear.
I got rid of the trident.
Oh, that's right.
And the
I have
spear,
spear.
how many javelins?
I had 3. I'm getting rid of them.
When you go to unstrap them and say that you want to get rid of them, one of the dwarves walks up with a side grin on his face, like,
One of these killed a bird in midair. Take good care of it. I've done it twice.
I'm doing my best to.
One was a trident, one was a spear.
I'm gonna have to try that out. Thank you.
I'm going to hand the +2 scimitar to Naivara.
Okay.
So a spear is piercing.
Yes.
Melee range, or is it 10?
It's melee range, and I think it's got a 30-60?
2060.
20-60? Okay.
And it's what, 1d6?
1d6, 1d10.
You should be
versus
able to. It's
1d6 what?
1d6, 1d8 versus power.
Thank you. Two-handed.
You should be able to. If not, then we'll give it
Because
to.
I've got the proficiency with the
Are
proficiency with
Magic weapons in 5, are they +1 to hit and damage?
Yes.
Okay.
But you should be able to. Simple
Didn't she say
weapons.
Martial. What's martial made?
She said +1, spear +1.
Oh, it's
Or
a
the-
scimitar. No,
yeah,
the
scimitar's
scimitar's
+2.
Sorry.
Shoot.
Bang.
Is it? Is it martial?
Yes.
I thought it was-
A
It's
scimitar?
scimitar is martial
It's
melee,
martial, it's
just
not
like
simple.
a short sword.
I can
So-
use it.
So as a rogue, Naivara will not be able to use
Just
it.
gave myself weapons. You're like, I can take that.
Well, although it is finesse and light, and I can use both of those.
What type of metal is the spear? Is it iron? Spear? Is it iron?
Yes, it's iron. But there are runes carved on it.
Sure. It's natural iron.
This
Well,
may
I believe it's the runes that give it the magical property.
this may seem a little out of place, but I do have the ability through my goddess Frigga to pass along messages and receive messages from those who have passed.
Do you speak with dead?
Is there anything that you want me to communicate for you?
So I have Speak with Dead as well.
That would be interesting.
At a later time, because I'm not ready for that. Is it?
I think it's got a short.
Recently
I
deceased?
think it's recently deceased. I'll double check.
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
I think it's. I'll look.
Well,
You got it?
Maybe I think it is.
Let's see here. The
pretty
corpse. This,
what the? Oh.
yeah, must still have, it must still have a mouth and it can't be undead. The spell, no, it doesn't matter.
There's no time frame. Okay.
I didn't think so.
Okay, sorry. Later.
It can be later.
Maybe tomorrow, but I can't deal with that.
Where's?
I'm trying to remember how.
Oh, I apologize.
How you got what? Well, because you're half elf, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember where it says that I can either choose the high elf weapon training or a cantrip.
Not even. And didn't you go with cantrip?
No, I went with the.
So you're gonna hand out all of this stuff to the various people.
Well, no, not yet. Sorry, because we're trying to figure out if Naivara can even use that weapon or not. Because I'm.
Answer this question super quick.
Because I remember reading somewhere that
To Karana, I hand the staff.
I can either do a cantrip
Staff of the Adder.
or
Staff of
I
Python.
can do
Oh, yeah,
a proficiency
it's the same
with
thing.
weapons.
What does this do?
Yes, I'm
Let me look.
but it does not say.
Mufasa staff. Mufasa, not Mufasa.
Jafar?
I don't know why it's
I think it's because I chose high elf, you let me choose between either the
Holy
cantrip,
crap, is it
either the
here?
cantrip or the.
As an action,
It is
you
more.
speak.
Something changed.
As an action, you speak the staff's command
Oh,
word
you
and
know what,
throw the
it's 'cause the
staff
oven
on the
was
ground
running,
within
so
10 feet in
Ah,
front
that's
of
what
you.
it was.
The staff becomes a giant constrictor snake under your control and acts on its own initiative account. As
Oh.
a bonus, on its bonus,
It's different.
as a bonus action, what's different?
Continue, I'm sorry, it's different than what I have.
Kitchen
As a bonus action to speak the command word again, you return the staff to its normal form
The answer
in the
is
space formerly occupied by the snake.
Does it have hit points?
It
Yes,
should.
it is
So
a giant
basically you become
constrictor
Moses
snake.
with the staff.
If at any point in time it reaches 0 before you turn it back into the snake,
The staff shatters.
it's potential to lose the staff forever.
It's very much like the Staff of the Adder, but it's different.
Yes.
Okay.
Staff of the Adder has more poison abilities. This is a constrictor snake. now.
Yeah, she can make an animal, but I have to be melee combat.
Then I
So
might
It's
fine.
not staff of the Adder, staff of Python.
Cool.
And
Was
for all
deflecting
intents and
the,
purposes,
basically.
Tab, it is considered a magical weapon. Even though it doesn't have a +1 modifier, it is still a magical weapon for getting around
Damage
resistances.
So if something's like immune to bludgeoning damage, you still hurt it.
If
With
it's
the
immune
snake
to, if it, no, your
Or
staff.
crush. Oh.
The staff of the python is a magical weapon, so any creature that says immune to bludgeoning from non-magical weapons, you have a magical weapon.
It's bludgeoning, but it's also magical penetrate.
It is also made out of wood, which means you can still.
I can cast a lily on it!
However, the shillelagh will.
Sorry, I tried.
That's
The
okay.
shillelagh
I
spell
can get
will fade
Okay.
if you use
I'm
the
super flexible,
constrictor
so.
ability.
Because the snake is not shillelagh.
Right. So
Is
the
You had more
scimitar,
treasure,
the
Mr.
scimitar does not
I-
work with the rope.
I do have a couple things. Just let me. Now I have to rethink my strategy.
Because I can't use
So
the
what's the
scimitar.
damage for that?
Don't get your poop in a group.
Can you use the spear? Spear is simple.
It is simple.
The same as a quarter
Just
staff.
take the spear, I'll take the scimitar.
Okay.
That would work. Otherwise, let me see.
Spear is simple.
I don't think
Yeah,
dwarves
spear is
have
very
any.
My doopy doops.
Simple weapons,
Did you get that?
long
So you want to
swords,
send
short
you-
sword.
I did. I used sending to send you a message. Did you
So that'll be a 1d6 then.
I could use a spear, but
Or versatile 1d8,
would
right?
I do that?
You don't really use
Two-handed, yes.
It's 1d8 versatile if you use two-handed. And it's +1. I'm just saying
I'm
that's.
no.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna.
it's-
I'm gonna give her the brooch
Okay.
to make her so things will deflect off of her.
Then you hang on to the scimitar.
I can't use the scimitar either.
I can.
Then I will also give you the scimitar.
But now I have to be weapons again. Take the spear back. I have too many weapons.
Okay. If that's the case, I will have them return the spear to the vault
Okay.
because it's not.
So the spear and the winged boots are the vault.
Unless you want to trade your pike for the spear. What's the difference with the spear and the pike?
The pike has 10 feet. Like, it's a long weapon.
Heavy reach.
Oh.
It's got reach.
Having reach
Which
two-handed
is.
and
The
spear
spear's one-handed.
is thrown and versatile.
Yeah.
But it's less than.
Pike is better for me.
Okay.
Um,
Heavy
Can I
reach.
borrow a.
scimitar is slashing.
Oh, what?
Or just the erase.
Scimitar is slash.
Scimitar is
slash.
slash, yes.
Melee
Yes.
range, obviously. And then
Finesse
what's
and light,
It's a +2.
1d8?
6.
1d6.
I probably won't use it.
But it's also a
It's
+2.
1d6 plus 2, which
You're
means
right.
it's 3 to 8 damage. 3 to 8.
Yeah, that's true, but my other weapons are usually 2d6. I would only probably use it in place of the pike, to be honest.
What was the?
Because my great sword's gonna be better.
Was that a light crossbow or was that a
That's-
hand?
It's a light crossbow.
Well, my great sword has more damage potential.
That's the trick to having all of these things to work with. Which one's gonna be best? All right. So
Say otherwise,
you guys.
I know that Piranha can use a crossbow or a scimitar.
Yep.
So
I have a
divvy out-
scimitar.
Oh, then you take it.
Do you want the spear then?
Yes.
Okay, so Patrick's getting the spear.
I get my magic scimitar.
You
Yes.
have now +2 scimitar, and
And-
your regular scimitar is. I'll take that, good lady.
And nothing above 16 to start, correct?
Right, until you get ASI.
Okay. I have the +1 spear.
I think that when I first created my Vara, that you let me choose between either the cantrip or the elf weapon training.
So it's
because I'm
a
half
+2
high
Yeah,
to.
but,
Hit
elf
and
weapon
damage.
training doesn't have
Okay.
scimitar.
elf. No, it doesn't.
That's why.
Yeah, and I'm just saying long sword, short bow, and long bow. I'm just saying I think when we first created my
And
Vara
yes,
that it was that.
I'm pretty sure that's the case. I was pretty sure the
Yep.
scimitar was not in any of your lists.
Yeah, and then rogues are simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, and short swords.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that's what I can
Yeah.
So, does everybody have a character sheet set?
Wait, no, I could use that.
What's
That's
the brooch?
That's awesome. That makes
The
my
bro-
second. That makes
you'll
my
have to
second
ask Joe because he didn't give me a full description of that one.
What was the effects of the brooch?
Or
Shielding
my-
bridge.
That's what I was
The
asking.
British shield.
Shielding Brooch stops magic missile from hitting you. Period. And there's one other effect I can't remember.
I know who wants some.
Shoot.
Bang.
Who wants Alexis's?
I'm going over that next.
Yeah, just
Okay.
hold on because I don't know what else she has.
That's what I've been trying to get to for like a half hour now.
There's lots to cover, I know.
I will have to find it, Darian.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, just
what
let
do
me
you
know.
guys?
I'm keeping the crossbow, by the way.
Do you have anything else to hand out?
No, the mask is going to be placed on Alexis.
Okay.
What's the one?
It's just a black velvet mask with silver.
It's become her death shroud.
It's like the masquerade type mask.
Only much more elegant.
We have more business to attend to.
So, you guys have handed out all of these things. And you have a wagon that has been put together. The wagon has a cover over it of waxed leather, so that no matter what type of inclement weather may come, it is taking care of your compatriot.
Is the dwarf caravan leader nearby?
Yes, they met you guys
Okay.
with it.
I will walk up to him and I'll say in kind of a lower tone, I know you guys are going through a lot, so I appreciate you using your best wagon for this moment.
We can bury our own here. You have a trip, we will give you the best, especially seeing as our fame is passed through.
Well, that's true, but it means a lot to me that you're giving us the best of what you have.
Especially considering how much.
Damage you have.
I'm getting
None of us
Camelot dice.
appreciates loss, and it seems that you're all tore up. We will give you the best.
I bring the group close, including Varus. We have to go over her personal effects.
Do we have to do it right now?
Yes.
Okay.
We don't now.
Just to get it over with. She has the staff from Highland. It's a quarterstaff. I think that should go to Karan.
Or
I
does
think
anyone
use-
else
I
not
use
have a
simple
magic weapon?
Do you want
That's
Highly staff?
Varus doesn't have a weapon.
You have a weapon?
Or a magic
It's not on
weapon.
anything magic.
Oh,
that's
okay.
what I'm.
But that's what we do.
I
Yeah,
already
she
have
now
two
has the staff of
stabs.
the
Yeah, you have a lot of
I
magic.
have 2 stabs.
And her other staff is already blessed by Hadley.
I will
Yes,
take
so-
from Aloxis's body. I will take the highly staff.
Can he use
You-
a quarter
It's
staff?
a simple weapon.
I'm just
Yep.
curious.
Take this.
We received it from what was she again?
Dryad.
A dryad that we saved in
If you don't
Pinehurst.
wish for it. If you don't want to accept it, we will. We can either put it in the bag of holding for now, if it can go in there, or anything else we can leave in the vault.
I don't mean any disrespect, and I do appreciate the gesture. But I am, well, I handle my own weaponry. Thank
Okay.
you, I appreciate it.
Does anybody else want this?
May I please have this stuff? And that's a
So,
+1.
Gabs, I'm just putting an X where we took your item.
That's a +1 staff, Joe?
She has a short sword and a sling. We're gonna bury those with her. They're common weapons.
Okay.
She has ammunition. We'll just put that in the vault.
Okay.
15 bullets. She had no armor. Does anybody want her mirror? She had a mirror.
I'll take it.
I will take her sending shard. And actually, I know you just said you don't want your weapons, but you should take this. What was in the form of?
What's that?
A bracelet. I thought.
My sending stone
Yeah.
Her sending stone
was an ear cuff,
was
isn't it?
earrings. Yeah.
Like earrings that clipped up.
You can use these to communicate with us from afar.
If he has.
That's true.
Is it-
Do you want
Well,
to?
if not,
Because
we
you
can
need
stab
another
them.
set.
Well, you guys can.
I can take it.
Okay. We'll get you a
And,
sending
and
stone.
if you decide you want to stay with us, we will get you a sending stone.
It's quite useful.
She has this sack of ball bearings.
I'll take them.
It's
Give
900.
those to Eric,
Yeah.
please.
We don't hear that.
I know.
You're not.
I did.
Maybe we
I
should.
heard
We heard it.
Maybe we should split those between you and Eric.
I'll take 'em for now.
Oh shoot! No, that wouldn't work.
You say I can take them for now.
Okay. For your records, we don't know this necessarily off the top of our heads. For your record, there's 997.
Count them.
Shake, shake.
Yeah, that sounds like 997.
995? No, 7.
Oh, there's a
I
Yeah.
She didn't have a lot for clothes, but she had these green dancing silks.
How many?
997.
No.
Dancing
Yeah,
silks.
silks.
997.
How many dancing
Silk, it's
silks?
one. It's a set. It's her
It's
emerald
like
green.
an outfit.
Ah.
So when all
Do
of
you
it's
want those?
together, it's emerald green, but then there's pieces of it that can come off. To,
You two are
Disguise?
closest in sight, in size.
Disguise?
I'm not that much shorter.
It's also the difference
Well, you haven't gotten your
build
own yet.
between dwarf
I'll take
and
those scarves.
elf.
You take the whole set.
I'm not
It's
gonna
an
wear it.
outfit. It's an outfit.
I'm not going
I
to
can
wear
it
it.
as
Then-
disguise, but
I was saying, like, if you want to keep it as, yes, why don't we just keep it in the bag of holding in
Okay.
you
case.
can't decide now.
Okay, here you go. For you, your brooch,
Yeah.
you have resistance to force damage,
Nice.
and you are immune to magic resistance.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
wow.
actually,
That's pretty sweet.
that is.
Pretty intense.
Okay.
Made my life miserable now.
Resistance to force and immune
I magic
to
mi-
magic
oh.
missile.
I can still target her with
That's-
it. It just doesn't do a thing.
She had 7 of these berries. I'm not sure what they're healing berries, I guess.
Are they the enhanced berries?
yes.
No.
No.
You have an enhanced berry down here.
Did
Okay.
you hear something?
Didn't we also get good berries from Hiley?
Yep, that's what those are.
Okay. So
The good berries.
look like
are-
good berries.
The good berries are rotten.
okay, they're never mind. I toss them.
Why'd you throw them at me?
Okay,
I
sorry.
toss 'em.
Garbage. Petal pints? Pints?
Oh, because I did shorthand when I did all my notes over.
Okay, then the 3
Um,
petal.
The petal pinks. All the herbalism stuff. The petal pinks,
Yep.
the lay sprigs, the dragon's breath, worm tongue.
Do you,
You want to take her
do you want the
herbalism stuff
Or do you want me to take the herbalism?
or bag of holding?
Okay, cool. Because I've got alchemy.
I
you've got
have
herbalism.
This is the hard part.
Not herbalism. What did we decide it was? Sorry,
Well,
because I was
apothecary
because I was in the
uses-
apothecary. Is
Yeah,
that
alchemy.
technically herbalism?
Alchemy and herbalism.
Okay.
So,
Alchemy is crafting potions and whatnot, alchemy is doing magical potions and things like solvents and whatnot that use magical reagents.
Cap, did you have 2 shards? Because you have one in this list and you have one down here in treasure.
Natural.
No.
Okay.
we can put it in the
I probably
and
just
split
listed it
between us
twice.
later.
Agreed.
I will put the 3 pinks, the 3 springs.
And you
Okay, I'll just put that in later.
And then you want to also add her herbalism kit to that list too.
Yeah, I'll just.
Did I get that?
I'm essentially, I've got my stats down. I'm just deciding if I'm gonna do a feat or just a straight ASI.
And like I said, up to
Okay.
level 8.
She
Huh?
has
Up to 8. Level 8.
That's your level.
Yes.
this pearl ring, the one that helped her cast.
Give it to this girl. To me?
Either
I
you or
have-
her.
I don't need more spell slots.
Fair.
It gives you up to 1 level 3 spell.
So 1 extra spell up to level 3.
Correct.
Is the enhanced berry still good?
Yes.
Okay, she has 1 enhanced berry.
Keep that in the makeup and then we may need it later.
She has a full giant healing potion, or 2. You have 2 12 out of 12s here.
Yeah, because I had 3 of the giant healing potions, and they were 12 uses each. I completely used up 1, so there's
Okay,
2
so
full
2
ones.
Okay. So who needs a
Because I used them very
I
sparingly.
say I still have.
I give
2
one to
full.
you. This has 12 uses. This is
When
way
he
useful.
hands this to you, it blows
It's
him up.
huge. It's a huge vial of potion. You can use this many times. It's a giant healing potion.
You dealt with healing potions
Hey.
in your clergy
Hey,
level.
Hey,
I may need
How's it
to take the
Hello,
other
everybody.
because I
It's
and
okay.
it's easier.
Then
Do
That's
you
it.
recognize healing potions?
Yes.
I give you the second
Usually in
one.
small vials.
15 levels.
This is in a mason jar.
Like messengers.
For your
Very
On your
class.
character sheet, make sure you have
Is
it.
it a greater?
And make sure you know it's 12.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they're both greater.
I'm taking Lucky as a feat.
And she has this
It's freaking.
Which is 44, right?
I've never
It's
done it.
44
44
plus
plus 4.
And
Yeah.
I've always wanted to.
per 1 use.
if she's
It's, I'm sorry, say that one more time.
4d4
Okay.
plus 4
4d4 plus 4 per use.
per use, and you have 12 uses.
Mirren, if Loxy still has that wyvern poison on her, take that back.
I was just
I don't
gonna
think
say
it's ever used.
there's a portion of the root left.
There is no wyvern poison left.
Yeah, I don't have wyvern poison, but I have
Because the
3/4 poison.
application wore off before the final you used.
Because she had applied it to weapons,
Okay.
right?
So
No.
No.
It hadn't been. It was in the
It hadn't been,
vials. We were
yeah,
gonna
it
open
hadn't
the
been
vial and
used.
splash in his eye. It
But
never
you also
got
gave it to,
applied.
you gave it to Mushu.
1 dose to Mushu. The other 2 doses were on me.
It
Okay.
comes in a vial.
Yeah.
1 dose, 2 dose, 3 dose.
But then how did I have a dose on me and she had 2 doses on her?
No, I gave you the whole thing. 'Cause it was
Okay.
in the
One
vial.
vial contains all 3 doses.
Well, then how
just
did I
like
split it with Mushu?
When you said you were giving the vial to Mushu, you gave the vial to Mushu.
Oh, okay. I guess it's gone. I'm sorry. If I
No,
would have known
that's-
that, I wouldn't have done that.
So what is that then? 3/4 poison root?
Yeah.
That was it?
Yep.
Okay. She has nothing else.
That's it.
Yep. And you guys, and you've seen it on her before. She has a leather necklace with a gray stone on it, and I take it. It's mundane.
There is something less mundane about it now. Because you put it on, it's really very, very soft.
I'm actually not going to put it on me. I'm going to wrap it around my
Sending stone
my
bracelet.
sending bracelet. I'm going to tie it to the bracelet so it's on me, but it won't hit my neck.
Almost
But as the
braided
stone
with
touches
purple.
you, you realize there's a small amount of weight you got.
Maybe it's less mundane than I thought, but
It reminds you of that moment
where I felt Malar's.
where you felt Malar and his shield helping her. It reminds you of that moment.
After we are finished with that, I would like to place the mask on Aloxis. And then has
You
this
are-
counted as a short rest? Okay. Then I'm going to expend 2 bardic inspiration to cast gentle repose.
Alright, and as you do that, all of you watching, while she casts her spell, you watch as Alexis's hair, as bedraggled as it was, as relaxed as her face had gotten, the little bit of rigor setting into the body. She casts gentle repose and everything softens to where she looks just as serene as the day you pretended that she went to bed with you.
Question, is she still gray?
Yes. Your physical nature has not changed.
Okay.
But she is just as serene as the day that you guys were in the hotel and you were picking up her when you were sleeping.
Thinking about that, Mirren's, you can see him hiding, like, you know,
No.
What?
tears. Half orcs cry too.
Words have feelings.
And with that, you have Alexis in a
It's
wagon
not like 20 minutes.
and you are free. Are you guys heading straight out after you cast a spell?
Talon.
Yep.
Talon or bust.
I would humbly request. I know that I am new here, but I feel like I would like to join you if you would have me.
I don't have a problem with that.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
As you start to walk out, you get to the gates and you hear, hold on a minute. One of the dwarves that was standing around while you guys were doing things comes running up. I forgot to show you something that's really cool about this wagon. It will save you all a bit of wear and tear. He walks up and he grabs these wooden slats on the side of the wagon. And you see him slide a little latch to the side. And he lays it down and you can see that there are seats embedded or attached to the side of the wagon.
Oh.
You can ride on the side of the wagon rather than walking the entire distance.
Cool.
What happened to potential boyfriend number 3?
He
That.
showed up every so often while the crowd was going on, but
Like
he
all
kept
the
his
rest.
distance, not knowing what to do.
Gotcha.
But you could see a lot of remorse on his face.
That motion looks like remorse.
I can tell.
I'm a bard. I'm really good at reading emotions.
That's, fair.
Question, how do you want me to do hit points?
Same way.
I don't know what we did.
Maximum hit die for both at first level.
Okay.
Average or roll for every level after that for the big number.
I rolled.
And then for the small number, it's
I think
maximum
you
hit
did.
die every 4 levels.
Max hit die every 4 levels.
Plus
So my-
roll or?
Okay, so my for the smaller pool, I would have 12.
Plus whatever con mod you have.
Okay, con mod per every 4 levels or con.
Maximum health
Okay,
every 4 levels.
okay, so 18 there. Gosh, she's beefy
Some of them are.
for a sword.
I bet Mirren beats
Okay,
it.
Nyla. So, you guys head out, and 2 things immediately become apparent.
She's just beefy as Foxy.
1, it's getting very late in the day. 2, you are all exhausted. After having that fight, after the emotional trauma of losing one of your friends, you are all very worn out. But this journey weighs heavy on all of you. Who's driving what?
I will.
You go? Okay.
I feel like I'm the least worn out and emotionally
Right.
beat up.
Right. There are straps on the seats on the edge of the wagon that you can strap yourselves down in. So you feel that there's a possibility that you could rest while traveling. The only exception to that would be Mirren, as these seats.
I'm walking.
is these seats are a little bit smaller, but there is quite a bit of room inside the wagon alongside boxes.
I will walk until I feel I can.
Give me a Constitution.
Right here.
Hey, it's Orc.
Hey!
Welcome back.
It's been
back,
forever. Corner druid. Corner
Shift into ogre drive.
Corner druid is outside on the deck and doing very well. Like,
We still haven't given Orc proof of life.
do you want me to go get proof of life?
There's no way you can put a picture in chat.
Oh, I was just gonna take a leaf.
It's a corner druid.
Are you in pain, or else you shouldn't be taking a leaf?
Here's
Here's
a leaf. It's
But
just like cutting off a pinky finger.
Yeah.
So
It's alive by ripping its appendages.
you
off.
wanted a Constitution save?
Just a Constitution roll.
23.
23.
Wait, I got this. Hang on, orcs. I gotcha. I'm gonna go take a picture and then hold my camera up.
All right. So
I mean,
you go into this march pretty strong. There is more emotion than physical strength driving you on this.
yes.
It's pure adrenaline.
You have the choice to walk for the entire evening
No.
or listen to your body and lay down. However, you feel that if you don't lay down,
There. See? Corner druid is
Well, we
okay.
won't see it.
No,
Joe
we'll
will.
wait.
Joe.
We'll wait.
It'll take a moment.
But my
okay, that's good enough.
my body is telling me it's a plant, all right.
Anywho, you
Where,
feel that
Greg?
it could cause some damage walking like that. So it just depends on how
I will walk.
far you're gonna push yourself.
I will walk.
All right.
If he is going to walk,
Well, you guys are on the wagon. It is very late at night, so I want a Constitution from 3 of you as well. Grana,
8.
you strap in, and it doesn't take long until you're snoring. Naivara,
15.
it takes you a while. You probably get about 2 miles before it finally overcomes you. And you realize that Mirren has been walking this entire time.
In the time that I've been awake, though, if there's enough light, I'm drawing.
Okay. It's difficult.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna be difficult anyways, because it's hard to see through tears.
Is Var still awake?
Bishop.
Okay.
12.
Yeah, you don't make it very far before you fall asleep either.
I will. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I will advance my pace a little bit to meet up with Varus.
Okay, it doesn't take a lot of effort
Sure.
to keep up with the horses.
I'm driving the wagon.
Can you do that and also use your speaking ability?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I was just letting you know to catch up. I'm sitting in the wagon. Yeah.
Right. I know.
The barb
I
work-
was.
The barb work is the guy waving at the camera. There you go.
How did you know? You predicted the future.
I'm a divination wizard.
Yeah. Where's he?
Yeah, God, Aaron.
He's in Whitebridge.
Well, I was walking beside the wagon that had. Is it one wagon?
Yep.
Okay. I thought we had like a little train going.
No, it's
Okay.
just the one wagon for you guys.
And then I'll take the few steps forward.
Yep.
Pace.
It's just very well put together with the waxed leather and whatnot.
You said you could do that speaking thing. Then can you do it?
I believe so. Yeah.
Then do it,
Okay.
please.
I don't know if I
Alexis.
can.
Yeah.
Attention.
Yeah. I don't know if I can. Can I just, for ease of, can I just channel?
Let me check something out here.
See, because Vistor can do it too.
You're sitting.
Yep, you're sleeping. Miriam did this on purpose. Speak with the not-so-living is a verbal, somatic, and material. You just have to burn incense for that. So yes, you can do it while you're driving. It doesn't take too much effort. The hardest part is lighting the incense, and horses, you can put the reins down on a little stirrup.
Can I use? Can I just use my holy symbol thing for the incense?
That's part of the whole thing. But
Okay.
yes, you do have incense is really easy to come by.
Fair enough. No, I've got some. I just.
A little tiny incense burner,
Yeah.
you just pull it out of the pack.
would you like me to? What would you like me to communicate?
He's talking in work to you.
I'm afraid I don't understand
Yay!
that. I'm sorry, I must
I
be
can
failing, but
Well, you weren't raised by orcs. You were raised by a very diverse civilization that spoke common.
Translated on black speech. Well, we don't have any elves, so that's although we did when we
But
did
that
not
time,
elf.
there's that time I mooned
You
the elves.
mooned the elves,
I
yeah.
mooned, I give you credit, months ago I mooned some elves.
Hi, elves.
High elves.
Hi, elves. You made one pass out.
Yep.
That was my grandmother.
I'm half my elf.
Um,
Technically, you were drow though.
you and I are going to have lots of conversations about this.
Oh, I know.
Tell her I said I'm sorry I couldn't save her. And that I forgive her for cheating.
So I will. Okay, I will communicate. You don't hear me say it out loud. You see the emblem or the necklace
Mhm.
start to glow around my neck. And
Just
I
say that exactly, I know it doesn't make sense.
That's fine. I'm not judging. I close my eyes and grab onto my
Kitty cat?
my kitty cat.
Now,
New York
for-
City kitty?
Real quick, if I may interject.
You may, because
For those of you who do not know what's going on, the spell Speak with Dead is being cast. It allows the caster to speak with a corpse of their choice that is within range.
We're glad you're here, orcs. We love our...
I love my
Yes,
orc.
we
I
do.
love my orc.
We don't mind it at all. I died tonight, so I'm rolling new character. 3.5 years and 9 levels, man.
You can cast the spell, and until the spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive.
sorry, I
And
misunderstood.
Okay.
hold on.
Oh, okay.
Let the DM finish
Go ahead,
what he's
finish.
doing here. The answers are usually the truth unless the creature thinks you're hostile for it. It does not return the soul to the body. It is only animating the spirit, so it cannot learn anything new. In this case, however, because this is not the DM taking control of an NPC creature, the corpse is the player. And I will let this go for however long it needs to go.
Okay. For the record, sorry. But I pass along that message to you.
You have just this, it's a really strange thing for you. Having passed on to a different realm where you have found peace, relaxation, and more, there's a brief window where it's almost like looking at a scrying glass, where you see Varys. You know him. You've always known him, but you know you never knew him.
Gotcha.
And he speaks to you and tells you the words that Ian asked him to. You are now speaking through.
Tell him it's okay. But if he lost to me, he's got a long way to go still. And I forgive him for chopping me in half and pushing me through a portal. Fight better. He'll understand. And there's nothing but smile and
And I'm guessing, well, it's up to you.
I'll repeat exactly what I heard and then look at you like, does that make sense?
You see me.
And then I hand you a non-name branded tissue.
I'm not crying, I'm angry now.
Oh.
tell him he'll be a wonderful orc leader someday if he chooses to quit mooning people and grow up. Or
Again,
maybe to be an orc leader
Mr.
he needs to
14-year-old
moon people.
Looking around puzzled after I convey a message to you.
I say to tell her, just wait for when I get there, because then I'm going to beat your ass again.
Tell Navara.
I'm regretting doing this.
You're like, why am I in the middle?
Tell Navara her mother loves her.
She's asleep.
That's okay. Tell her when she wakes up. Tell Vistra I'm proud of her. and that she is more than capable of the role that she has taken on.
You don't tell anything to Karana because.
Tell
First
Tell Karana that she is more than she knows and to not quit seeking answers.
And then as
And tell Eric
He's an asshole.
Tell Eric he can have my ball bearings.
You can have my small metal balls.
And can I have permission to?
I still have one more thing.
Hold on one second, let her finish this one line because it's going to be an
Yeah,
interesting little.
And there's some tall, dark-haired women that want me to tell Eric thank you for taking care of their sister.
And what's the last thing you wanted?
Tell her that she
Yes.
always remembered she was much more useful than our Vlad.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Even in passing, she's more useful.
I'm still more useful. Yes, I agree. And Varys, I'm sorry, they're a handful. But they're a loyal handful.
Right?
I'm not going to tell them that you told that to me.
Anything else?
I have nothing else to say.
You realize the three of us are gonna be pissed that you did this without us, right?
Tell Zamina I'm sorry I offended her back when we first met. That's always been on
You
my
realize
mind.
he can do this again,
So can I.
And yeah, that's
and who knows? You're gonna find out.
And with that, Mirren,
He has messages to you, Leslie.
you are left with those messages rolling through your mind. Varys, you are left with this very strange conversation.
I am super lost.
And there is
I'm not crying, you're crying.
an almost 2-week journey ahead of you to Talmud.
Oh jeez, is it that long?
12 days.
It's where we gotta go.
With that,
There's no other
boys and
option.
girls, a heavy night, a lost party member, and 2 weeks until we come back. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow for Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Yes, we will.
Why is it raining?
Why is it raining?
We need to go inside, Brutus, it's raining. Next week is going to be Randor,
Wanderers.
and Sand and Mess.
S&M.
Thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for all of the fun stuff. And once again, Discord is open to subs. We'll have royalty points going very soon. Thank you guys.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Love you
Have a
all.
wonderful evening.